Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shoot tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
So I kind of just figured.
Yeah, you tell the people, like,
you put live now, the moment, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, dude. I give you no prep.
What? There's zero fucking. Okay.
I give no prep.
Jesus, boy.
Welcome back, guys. GeoChat. Hopefully, it'll be a normal one.
Yeah, you know, work unfortunately took you on.
Okay, okay. I know you were blaming me on the late thing for the last one, but I will take the blame of the ruin of GeoChat of last Saturday.
Yeah, you take the blame for being late. You take the blame for ruining
I'll take the blame of everything.
Yeah, there you go. I take responsibility.
You know what else, Edgar?
What's up?
Take on me, take on me.
That's an old good song.
Yeah.
It's a banger.
Yeah. All right, so hey, welcome back, guys. I have Geo back. And again, we're doing Anime Detour Take 2 because we got what, maybe half of Friday?
We did half of Friday.
Yeah. So I am not on call this time. So we will be uninterrupted and we will give you our information of Anime Detour, of what we did at least.
So there's quite a few things that we did.
Yeah, like murder.
Yeah,
An absent father.
We did talk about that. I remember those vividly, unfortunately.
Like vividly not being there for your son.
Damn, just getting called on the beginning. All right. No. So there was quite a few things we did Friday. I think
because the last thing we talked about was the Let's Survive or something.
Yeah, the Let's Survive one.
Yeah.
Because then afterwards we went and we had some food.
Yeah. Did we eat Sushi Train that day?
I think.
Because we tried to go to a diner.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we went to Sushi Train Friday.
Yeah, because from after I became a murderer and a cult leader. Perfectly fine. That's so great. There was a diner across the street that we were going to originally go, but what was it like?
Oh yeah, so
was it like an hour and a half wait?
Yeah, it's an hour and a half wait. It was like right across of the convention.
Yeah.
So we were like, I took the executive decision of not waiting.
Yeah.
So
you guys want to hear this executive decision of not waiting? It's literally Gio just walking out. He heard the time. And it's like, see ya. Without even saying...
Not even saying a word. Because they're like, it's going to be like an hour. And I immediately... Because they said it to the first, I think, people in front of us. Or they said it to us. I don't know.
They said it to us.
And I immediately just turned around.
Yeah, you took no hesitation. He ejected himself.
I was like...
Nah.
You guys can wait. I wasn't going to wait an hour for food. No, an hour just to sit down.
Yeah.
Let alone actually getting the food.
Mm-hmm. Which, like, to tell you the truth, that's always the worst scenario for conventions. Because if you're sitting there and waiting for an hour, you're missing things at the convention.
You're missing stuff, dude.
Because, like, that is the big problem with, like, bigger conventions. They have so much things to do.
Yeah. So,
that it's like you almost need to bring your own lunch sometimes.
I know we need to prepare more than we actually do prepare for. We prepare for the stuff we're bringing back. We never prepare for the food, and that's hilarious.
Can we just like next time? Can we just bring bento boxes?
Yeah, right. Just get a whole bag, dude.
But yeah, after you left, this is a side note. Has nothing to do with the convention and everything. We literally saw someone get the crap beat out of him on the street.
We saw someone get jumped, man.
Yeah.
So let me just get this straight. It's in downtown, a really, really big city, like a metropolis.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, we probably could say it because if you do enough research, you know it's in Minneapolis.
oh yeah, so it's in Minneapolis. Like,
Minneapolis is a great
the
town.
Twin Cities.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I live there, so I enjoy it.
It's nice. There's just some places they're not so nice.
Yeah, like downtown on Friday on a 5 o'clock, which was awkward.
Yeah.
We saw it. Multiple people saw it, and we were like, "Do we call the cops? Do we do something?" My boy over here literally asked us, "Do we help him?" I'm like, "Dude, no." I sound like a bad person for me saying no, but
Yeah, make me
we
look
don't.
better.
You don't jump. You don't get involved in that.
Well, okay.
That's not something you get involved in.
Like-
You let the officers handle that shit, dude.
Hey,
Your naivety could have gotten us killed.
I am the protagonist of my life. I got plot armor.
Dude, I remember you asking that with like legit like seriousness, and I'm like, no, like we'll just call the non-emergency line and be like, hey, on this address, come over here, and we'll let them deal with it. Not fucking us being like, hey, stop, and they pull like a blinky on us, dude.
I also gotta say you're making me look good, but at the same time, I did not want to approach it alone because
Yeah, because I wasn't gonna fucking do it.
Yeah, because
neither were the people around us gonna fucking do
I mean,
it.
there's so many people around. Like the thing is, it wasn't like it's not like a school fight.
No, it was.
It like you know how a school fight everybody crowds around. Yeah, no, everyone just ignored it at this point, and I'm just like, do I keep watching it? And just like, I don't know.
I was just like, because you were so scared, because you were just like, oh my gosh, what do we do?
It's more of like I wanted to help, but me knowing that if I go in and intervene, I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
Yeah, you get your ass kicked, or you're gonna get a blinky pulled on you. Or you're gonna have a fucking knife pull. Either way, there's a fight going on in the
you know
metropolis.
what? You know what? If I get shanked, that would be a good story on YouTube.
It would, yeah, 100%. I say
Do it for the content.
Oh god, dude. Fucking terrible mindset.
Hey, that's like how mindset is. That's all the kids do it for the content.
That's such a oh my gosh. So we walked away, right? I made the executive decision of walking, and then everyone else follows me.
We are sheep. We're sheep.
So we started walking. We get to the Sushi Strand restaurant, and as we're like opening,
whoa. Actually, no, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
my bad.
like we open the door, or at least starting to get to the door, and we just hear like sirens, just like 4 or 5, and just like speed through.
Well, you guys went to go drop stuff off too.
Yeah, that's how at least when we heard the fucking sirens.
Yeah, because like the thing is, so we got our thing. They said was it 20 minutes?
Yeah, 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, so 20 minutes. So our hotel is actually not that far too. So you guys,
it was like a walk. It was
yeah.
like a
So
couple
you
blocks
decided
away.
to go like drop your stuff off because we did buy some stuff in the dealer. I mean, you have all your gotchas.
I did buy my gachas.
So
I had my gachas with me.
Yeah. So but I was paranoid. So I stayed in front of the sushi train, and it's like you said, just sirens going in that direction. People are freaking asking. It's like, what's going on? Well, there's a fight over there. There's a fight. I was the director for that. Just it's over there,
Right. And then
because this happened, you guys weren't there yet. So as a basement troll, people interaction ain't good for me. Well, these guys are gone. I'm by myself with a black hoodie. I believe I had a hat and hoodie up. So
did you really?
I looked so sketchy. And I was just like right a corner of the like sushi train. So like
so you're like corner of the entrance.
I was like in like the creep. So like if anybody walked over and looked to the right of like around that like little wall corner, It's just me being a creeper. And then there's these girls that were dressed up as like like evolutions, but like sexy because
Sexy evolution.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah, and like they were just walking by, so I saw them, so I was like kind of scooting back in, so just not to like get in their way, and just ironically, one of them just drops their phone right around that corner where I am, and just like I didn't do anything, but I felt guilty because I was there, so I said sorry, and she's like, sorry for what? You didn't do it. It's just my fault. I don't know. I felt guilty.
How do you feel guilty about someone else dropping their phone?
I feel guilty for everything, man.
Dude,
except for killing Lloyd.
I would have. Yeah, fuck you, by the way. Literally, they dropped their phone. I just looked at it and been like, "Oh, well, that's just unfortunate."
No,
You legit said sorry for something that wasn't even remotely like.
And the thing is, like, I'm so shy and anxiety ridden, where it wasn't just like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." It was like, "Sorry."
Really?
It was just like, sorry.
Like,
Just
sorry, like
a
you
little
start-
kid, just like afraid.
You're fucking like you're slowly turning into like a water flea and just like it's smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
Dude, you're lucky that shit happened when we weren't there. I would have just made fun of you on the fucking spot.
Oh yeah. So, but then you guys get back and
yeah, because we get back and then sushi, good sushi.
Sushi Train. It's
Oh,
the nice thing about
always
Sushi
fast.
Train. And okay, for anyone that hasn't been to like conveyor belt sushi places,
So good.
but so expensive.
Dude, I spent so much money, way more than I initially planned, but it just tasted too good to stop.
Yeah. So
sushi doesn't fill you like right away, and that's like where you get fucked.
yeah, because it's later on when you get the rice, it does like just
But it
absorb.
takes you like 20 minutes, and then you're like, I fucked up because
Yeah.
you look at the prices of the pots. And...
Yeah. So just to explain what conveyor belt sushi is, it's basically you sit down like in a booth, and then either to the right or left of you, there's like a conveyor belt, and you literally just lift the lid open and then take one of the plates out and then just eat it. You just keep accumulating plates. Well, each plate has a different color, so they know what to charge you for each one.
Yeah.
So it feels like a buffet, but
But
it's
it's
not.
That's real pricey. It's still good. I still go there every single year. Like it's something that
It's just like it's next to the convention. It's quick. Like I think the other thing we need to do is when we go to the convention is maybe like DoorDash or something. Have it at our like place.
I've thought about it.
Yeah.
I did order Saturday night. Well, food. So I did order that.
Yeah.
Saturday night.
Well, the thing is, like, a problem I have is my cousin is very against DoorDash and all that stuff. So it's just
He is very,
like,
very against
he
it.
is so against it. It's like I just would because he has his argument is like
a valid argument.
I just would get myself. Why would I pay the extra? Which I get it. DoorDash is expensive.
Dude, it's in the cities. So this is a tangent here now.
Yeah.
On the cities though, the DoorDash is significantly expensive. Because you can order like a meal for like $15, give or take, like a regular McDonald's meal.
Yeah.
You probably end up paying like $30.
Yeah, I believe that.
Because there's tip that they mandatory make you do.
And then the driver's fee.
Then there's service fee, and then
They're just like it's like fees on fees.
yeah. So like you have the luxury of like not getting out of your house, but you're now paying a meal for two. That's just one.
Yeah.
So that's where like it sucks.
Yeah. And then also depending on where you are and depending on your card, I accidentally locked my card because when I went on my work trip, I tried to use DoorDash or something, and yeah, they're like, "That's not your address. That's like, it's not where you normally live. You're out of town now, so lock it."
Yeah. Let me tell you, my first time using my card in the cities, my bank called me right away, and they were like, "Hey, there's like a huge purchase," and I was like, hey, "Okay, I understand. I live here now," and they're like, "Oh, for how long? Like less than a year?" They're like, "Okay." So like they're anything in the Minneapolis area, they're like, okay, I'm here, so they know it's me.
So yeah, so that's like a thing because I think a lot of people don't generally know this sometimes unless you do a lot of traveling. It is good to like notify your bank or credit card company to say, hey, I will be traveling from this duration to this duration. So if you see any purchases, it probably is me. Because I think I had to do that when I went to go visit my brother. He lives in the Chicago area. I'm confident in saying that because you'll never find him.
I'm confident you'll never. Yeah, here's Chicago. Good luck trying to find a fucking Asian.
They literally got an area called Chinatown.
That is true. Dude, Chinatown's pretty fucking good. Anyways, we're way off tangent now.
But yeah, so we eat our food, and actually, you know what? I think we missed the panel.
There was a panel that we're supposed to go to that we completely miss.
No. Like I think we missed the panel to talk about because there was one panel. I think we went after the Survive one. It was
it was with one of the voice actresses.
Yeah, talking about anime.
Yep.
That she watched back in the day and stuff.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about old school anime right quick, right? So it's gonna go. We're gonna base some things off of what she talked about, and then we're gonna do some things of our own thing. Mm-hmm. So some of the animes that she talked about, I have never once in my entire life seen them.
You seen Sailor Moon?
That's the only one that I saw.
Yeah.
That I had any recollection of.
Yeah, because there was an Italian one.
There was an Italian one. There was a really cool like robot retro one, like Power.
Oh, Big O. Yeah.
Big O, whatever.
Yeah, I actually seen that one.
Yeah, so I've never seen it. So the only one that I generally knew was just Sailor Moon, and it was the first one, and it was like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
After that, I was the odd man out because everyone else was like, I know that one. I know that one. I know that. And I'm sitting here like, shit, am I behind?
Where's your weeb license?
Wait. And so, like, you're internally thinking to yourself, like, I feel like I should know these, but I don't. Because everyone else has, like, really high nostalgia for them.
I will say, like, about those old animes, though, they don't age very well.
Do they not?
I mean, the animation...
Hold on. Sailor Moon ages beautifully.
Sailor Moon's one of the few.
Okay.
And Big O, I would say, probably, like, ages pretty well. But, like, it's just, like, the animation sometimes is, like, not up to some people's taste.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah. Because, like, I will say, like, Initial D, that one was, like, a little bit hard to get into because, like, the animation is a little... different.
Well, they had a lot of still frames.
Yeah,
and Initial D.
Crazy enough, lost still frames in a show about racing cars where it means moving.
Right? So there was a lot of still frames.
Yeah, it's just mainly the people's conversation and all that stuff.
Yeah. So, but like the actual like racing was, it was really good.
Yeah.
But like
that's
still
where the
frames,
budget went.
it has to.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the beautiful freaking cars.
Yeah.
So we were talking about old school things, right? And my old school makes me feel like it's not old school anymore. Like Yu Yu Hakusho, like Inuyasha.
Like in our generation, like
Yeah.
our age group,
Like
that's our
old school,
old,
right?
yeah.
So that's what I was thought the conversation. It was even earlier than that, and so that's why I was just like, shit. I don't want to say you're old, but like you're old school, like you're old school, like.
This is where you put your foot in your mouth. Put your foot in your mouth. But yeah, but there was one anime she said that was really interesting to me because it's edgy and I love edgy stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's like Baba or Bob something. Because the thing is, like, the reason why I know about that is because I actually found it on Crunchyroll.
Did you really?
Yeah, it is on Crunchyroll.
Did you watch it?
Not yet.
Oh, it's on your to-do list.
Dude, my to-do
You're
list.
You're gonna get laundry list. I should say now because it's not.
It's not even a laundry list. It's like a dictionary now.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, yep.
Just so many things to do, not enough time, and not enough ambition. I will probably say.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty cool stuff. So we talk about a lot of old school animes, the joys, and how you had to watch them. Because like I watched mine through Toonami.
Yeah.
So mine was just like you just had to stay up really fucking late.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that was the only issue for me.
And also you had to have cable.
And you had to have cable. Okay. Dude, you didn't even... Oh, yeah, shit. Yeah, I forgot about you non-cable people.
Hey. But once we got internet, I binged as
I
much.
binged as much as I could.
Yeah, I got what I could, man.
Dude, I remember, Dragon Ball Z. Trying to watch Dragon Ball Z in order back in the day was a nightmare.
Just because it was just like
They did so many reruns of like past episodes, so you don't know what's new, what's old.
and then all you heard was
Don't make fun of Dragon Ball like that, boy. Hold on. There's more
I'm
than
charging
that.
out, man.
Oh, I love Dragon Ball, but
Like if you watch it in a marathon, it's really good. But yeah, like if it was on cable, that had to be a nightmare.
it was a nightmare. So like there was volumes, right?
Yeah.
So I had to beg my mom to try to buy me these volumes.
Oh really?
I tried so hard. The downside is anime back then was real expensive. We're talking like $40-$50
Yeah, back
for
then.
like 12 episodes.
Yeah, back then.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
So it wasn't like this time where you have like a whole season Blu-ray, you have everything like with
Well,
extra stuff.
it's not even that too. It's like
Yeah.
you could buy the Blu-ray and all that stuff, but you could also just stream it now.
Yeah, now you can just stream it. But back then there was no streaming service. There was nothing of the sorts.
Yeah, Netflix, they just sent you the movie.
Fucking Blockbuster, dude. That's where you try to get your movies, man. Blockbusters.
Oh, man. I miss Blockbuster and Hollywood videos.
Dude, right? I miss those too. That's what you get.
God, we gotta save this for another topic. We're getting old.
Oh, yeah, damn, we are old. Shit.
Back in my days.
Yeah,
buddy.
fucking, yeah, trying to get volumes, dude. My mom never fucking bought one.
Yeah, so I was lucky because I have an older brother that was into anime. We did it together. We watched Volume 1, Volume 2, and so
Yeah, you're so lucky for that scenario. My brother and I, we never told each other that we watched anime until
You guys are closet weebs to each other.
So we never told anyone ever in our fucking lives. It wasn't until I was a junior or senior in high school when he caught me watching Naruto, and he was like, "Fucking weeb." I was like, "No, dude, it's not what it looks like. This is just really good form of entertainment, man. You have to give it a shot."
It literally sounds like you just got fucking called out for watching porn.
Dude,
and then
right?
he just literally came out and you fucking pervert.
And so like, I was like, dude, because this was back when the pain stuff was just happening.
Yeah.
And I was just like, bro, you have to give it a shot, man. You can't talk shit until you like understand. So I'm like,
The hardship that Naruto
yeah,
had to
right.
face,
Like you
man.
can't do it. And he was like, shut the fuck up, right? A week later, right? I was like, you know what the fuck this fucker's doing? He's home early from work. Let me see it. Bust open the door, watching the same shit. And I was like, you fucking liar. You know what he says to me? He's like, I didn't get caught first, you fucking weeb. I'm like, God damn it. So
Damn.
I was like, you can't be doing this to me. And so,
You're real.
right, so we end up like, I don't think we even watched like it together until like months later. And then my little sister started watching it. Well, my little sister wasn't a closet at all. Mm-hmm. She was out there. The moment she found out about the anime world and how good the stories and like how it looks in Pretty People, she was all about it.
2D for life.
She was 2D for life.
Yeah.
So she was like watching like Inuyasha. She was like watching all the good shit that I quote unquote laid on the table.
So you're telling me you basically brainwashed your sister?
To watch some good shit, yeah. So then she saw us watching Naruto together, me and my brother. And she's like, oh, can I watch? And my brother looks dead in the eye. You caught up to this? She's like, no, I've never seen it. Back in the line. Just, fuck, I was like, I look at her, I was like, yeah, back in the line. He's like, shut the fuck up, don't copy me. I was like, I can't win with this guy.
You're like the fucking yes man.
Yeah, I try so hard, man.
You're literally it's like that good one, boss. Fuck, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, right.
Oh, sorry, boss. I'll go yell at myself later.
It was so bad, and so my sister binge Naruto.
God.
Like, ever. She was like in middle school. So in middle school, you
Well,
don't give a fuck about
I was gonna say you got time.
Yeah, she didn't give a fuck about anything else. So it was just Naruto. She came up to us one day after a very dramatic scene happened. A character death in it. In Shippuden. And she's like, I hate you guys. You guys made me watch this. You made me feel for these fucking people. And my brother was like,
Wait. Can I side tangent? If I was the writer of that and I heard someone say that, I'll be like rubbing my hands together and say, yes, feel for this person. Feel miserable. Feel sad. I want you to be miserable.
So, yeah, because she watched it. And then she ended up catching us. So her favorite character was Neji.
Oh, yeah.
So she ended up catching us. And this is back when the war started, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she finally get to watch it with us. Mm-hmm. She finally gets that opportunity.
Yeah, she caught up.
She caught up. And she's like, I can't wait. We listened to the banger openings. And during the banger opening that day, my brother was like, damn, this is the episode where they kill fucking Neji. And my little sister, like, she loves him, right? Like, she got, like, posters and shit about him and everything.
So that's her husband.
Husbando, 100%. So, hilariously enough, that was the actual episode where he does die. Mind you, me and Jose never knew about manga. Any of that stuff. We didn't know anything about the source material. We just thought this was just a regular, like, show.
Yeah.
So without, you know what I mean? Like, new episode where people don't know what's going to happen. That's what we thought. I didn't know there was actual, like, things. Neither did he did.
Yeah.
So, that scene happens, and my sister looks at her dead in the eye. It's like, I fucking hate you for the rest of my life. And there was tears, like, legit anger tears. And my brother was like, I didn't kill him. I mean, he's just dumbass that walked in front. And my sister was just like fucking done. She was just so done. I don't think she actually finished Naruto until years later.
Damn, that's so funny.
Right? It's fucking great.
All right. Well, enough of that side tangent. What did we do after that? So we came back. Unfortunately, we missed the Rolling Courts concert.
We tried. I want you to know, we did give it an honest effort, but the honest effort was also 3 hours of a long wait line.
Yeah, so that line literally wrapped around the whole first floor.
Yeah, the whole fourth floor, all the way to like the reception desk.
Yeah.
And if you were at the back of the line, I don't think there was even a guarantee that you could even got in.
You probably would have been able to get in, but you'd be smushed with everyone and stand mending probably. Yeah.
Because everyone wanted to go, dude. I wanted to. Everyone around us wanted to.
Yeah.
So instead of doing that, I think we decided to do.
So I'm trying to look because we got the book in front of us. And there's How to Be an Ethical Pervert, but we didn't go to there.
No, we did the. We went to...
Did you go to Smash or Pass? I don't think we did.
No.
Oh man, it's been so long.
Okay. I think I remember who it was. Was it?
Man, did we might have ate for a while, actually.
Yeah, I think we ate for a lot longer than we thought.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, because I think we called it after eating. Because we had so much stuff and we just wanted to rest because we drove.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so yeah, we probably called it that day.
You called it, but I went back.
Yeah.
Right? So I went back at a fucking 12 a.m. panel.
Holy crap.
So this is a story that I have to tell you guys. That I don't think you even know about it.
Yeah, I didn't realize you went back.
There's a thing called Anime Court that I went to, right?
I feel like that's a losing win for you.
Oh, it's a losing one 100%. This is a big story for you guys. So, when there's Anime Court, and I'm going to tell you the premise of the panel was you had to defend your opinion. Mm-hmm. So there's one who's going to be against you about your opinion, and there's one that people are with you.
Mm-hmm.
So a prime example is going to be, I think, Tokyo Ghoul is a depressing show. People are going to agree with you, and people are going to be against it, right?
It's so edgy, though.
It's right. It's something super generic like that.
Yeah.
But there's people that are savages and would choose something very hyper specific to target people, right? I walk in, the first thing the one person does, like, who wants to start first? This guy in plain normal clothes, like just plain normal, like street clothes. And he's like, I got one. And he's like, all right, sir, what is your opinion that we're going to argue against you? That people are going to agree and we're going to argue. And he's like, I think that people that cosplay are weird. And there is like half the fucking people are in cosplay.
Like, holy shit.
And yes, he says it with such an evil grin, right? He says it with such a like...
He's a fucking troll, man.
Right? He does it as a troll. He's like... The Christian looks at him, he's like, are you sure you want to go this route? He's like, let me rephrase it. I apologize. The people who cosplay are super, super weird now. And he was just like making it worse and worse. Everyone that was in cosplay went against him, right?
Yeah.
Not a single soul decided to defend this man.
Yeah, like, who would? I don't understand who would defend.
Not a single soul decided to defend.
You will die on that hill, sir.
So he died. He died on that hill. No one came to his defense. And he was like, it was worth a shot.
Yeah.
And the announcer was like, all right, now that we got the fucking crazy guy out of the way, let's do another one. And this is where I got offended. So this girl comes in and she goes, I have one. Because I think she did it to piss off her friend who was cosplaying as Asuna from Sword Art Online. Mm-hmm. And she said, Asuna is not the best waifu in Sword Art Online.
I know.
It's
I know you're a Sword Art Online
I'm a
fan.
huge Sword Art Online fan. And I was like, this bitch just said
Not
that.
gonna lie, I would have probably gone the other.
I was like, this bitch just did this to me. Nah, I'm not letting this one slide.
Not gonna lie, I would go on the other side. Look you dead in the eye.
Yeah, so because no one in our friend group went. I was just by myself on this one. And I went to defend my waifu's honor. I defended it. So there's, I think, half of the fucking people, like, I think everyone involved in that courtroom was involved in this argument.
Yeah.
Like, straight was involved. Half was in Asuna's fucking waifu. Other half was like bitches. And so,
sorry, where's the line to bitches? Because that's where I.
so like, the first thing that starts, and they're like, all right, how are you going to defend? So they had us group up and like, all right, we have to say all the good points on this. Like Asuna, this, and we did everything about Asuna, right? Mm-hmm. We decided to go first. We had facts. We had proven, absolutely undeniable waifu facts that you can't deny, right? Yeah. Best girl ever. All the generic shit that you loved your character for. I'm not gonna get to specifics because I'll take hours. So
next Geo Chat Saturday. So Geo just talks about his wife,
right? So then,
do I even need to be here for that one?
I'll just talk all day. The next one, and then their argument set a fire in me. They're like, every other girl has more charm than Asuna. I was like, unnaturally maybe for me, or instinctively, I don't know which one it would be. I legit just said bet.
Bet.
out loud, right? I legit just said bet. Until the judge like, calm down, sir. And I was like, sorry. Just a little topic out here, So in my head, I was like, damn, I'm really into this. And
you're into everything.
So
every time we went anywhere, you were so into it. Even bingo.
They're like, Sion is better. They're like, even Kirito's cousin is better. Like, even the fucking Loli. I'm like, no, none of that shit works like that. And so the anime court, the judge was like, all right, the Asuna had more this concrete stuff. You guys are just saying other people are better. They gave them one more chance, right? Mm-hmm. About why are the other ones better? And this fucking guy, this guy, he was wearing a fucking Spy Family, that curly hair guy.
Oh, Frankie?
Yeah, Frankie.
Yeah.
Frankie, bitch ass. Comes up. He's like, sir.
It would be Frankie.
He's like, sir. He's like, sir. I have one undeniable fact why all those other ones are better. And he's like, what is that? All these other girls are second best because they're dateable. Asura's not. She's too perfect. She's too everything. And I was like, fuck you, bro. You can't be fooling this shit. Like, no, Kirito.
You know, he's got
a point. That's what I mean,
He's
though.
got a valid argument because, like, because I was watching, because you told me to watch Storyline. I have watched it and everything. And I think I have said this to you. Kirito is too perfect.
Yeah.
So that's why he works out with Asuna. They're both too perfect. They don't have trauma.
So he says that, and this fucking judge was like, that's actually pretty good. They didn't even think about that. And in my head, I was like, I didn't even think about that. Fuck. So
my argument, if I was there, is just like, say you had a girlfriend. Do you want her to always have an app that tells you about your heart rate?
yeah, dude. If you would have said that, that would have been like, stalker.
Is that she cray K?
Dude, I remember that. So I was like, damn it. We ended up winning it because we just had more people. Just being honest, we had more waifus.
I feel like someone would have just said like, "Oh no, he didn't really," or like she didn't really want it. It was I think it was the company or something. I don't know.
Dude.
So I think that would have gotten debunked, but that would have been my approach.
So another really funny one in the anime courtroom is, to me, this is funny. To you, you might kind of get offended by this.
Oh no! Oh
right?
no!
So one of the last ones, we're like, all right, we're gonna have one really good one. Who has a really good that'll get people fired up, right? Like, what's a really good one? Mm-hmm. A guy comes in, and I think I know the two Eevee girls you were talking about, the sexy ones. They were in the thing, right? He goes over. He's like, Eevee is just a slut of a Pokemon.
All right.
So I was like, in my head, I was like, what do you mean by that? He's like, let me rephrase. You see how many lines of bloodlines that this Pokemon has? How many people did he have to, the Pokemon had to go through to get these evolutions?
He did fuck. It's a stone.
That's what I mean.
It's a rock.
It's a rock. It's a stone, right?
Yeah.
That's what everyone. That's what people were like. That was the first argument people were saying. That he looks at the Eevee girls. He's like, look at them. They're breedable. So we were like,
I wouldn't argue against that. They are breedable.
I was fucking laughing. I wasn't involved in this one, but I was laughing. And then the girls were like, all right. So they came in with like lawyer energy, like legit.
They pulled out a briefcase out of nowhere.
And they're like, sire, and they were like walking the court and everything. They're like, this guy is just jealous that his favorite Pokemon doesn't have options to help you in your journey.
It's true.
Right? If you need an electric, Eevee could be that. If you need a fairy type, Eevee could be that. Saying everything, right? Like, Eevee's like all this stuff. Like, what you got? A fucking Pikachu? No, it's only one electric. So, like, she was just giving shit, right? Yeah. Giving shit back because he was wearing a Pikachu, like, pin.
Oh.
And so, they go, all right, now, with your fucking awful take of Eevees, what's your... Because the judge was, like, all in favor of the fucking Eevees.
Yeah.
So, the guy comes back, and he's like, sir, let me ask you this. You know Vaporeon? And everyone's just fucking like, oh my god.
He's the ambassador of water.
Do you know about the Vaporeon joke?
Yeah, I do.
So
that's why I went with the other one. He's an ambassador.
So everyone was like, oh my god. He's like, I rest my case. And we were just like, you went fucking there, bro. You can't go there. So... everyone voted for the Eevees because no one wanted to be associated with that guy. I was laughing too hard. That was just so funny. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so that was the end of the Friday then. Because I went back to the room early. So, actually, you know what? I have a side story that doesn't really involve the con, but it involves my hotel room. So... we had some issues with my hotel, and I was positive I had booked a day for Friday and Saturday, and yeah, apparently it did not. So with that, I had some issues with the room and all that stuff. So I was trying to figure out all that stuff, and adding salt to the wound, our toilet didn't work.
You told us about that, yeah.
Yeah, so literally, so I come back to the room. My brothers came to the Minneapolis as well, and ironically, they got the room across from where I was staying at. But unfortunately, they came to my room, and my older brother, he went to the bathroom. He did his thing, and is that mine? Okay. He did his thing, and then he thought it flushed. It was like really slow. It's fine. And then I'm sharing a room with my cousin, and he comes back, and then he tries to go. He's like, "Hey, the toilet isn't flushing." I was like, "Oh, shoot. Well, we only have this room for one day, so I guess it's not the biggest problem. It's just morning would be kind of a crappy thing." So it was like, we'll deal with that bridge as we get there. So he goes out because we had another friend that came to town, and he's going to the party room. So my cousin went with him. So I'm just sitting there in the room, like trying to like think of it, and just like, I wonder if I could get a discount on my room if I just go and complain about the toilet. So I hate being a confrontational person, but I did pay money for this, and they did kind of in the end charge me extra.
Did they really?
Yeah, so I got a discount on the room because I originally had it booked really early.
Yeah, because they had you to rebook it, and that's where
Well, no, it was just like I originally booked it for this price.
Yeah.
When I get there, it's like $50 more.
Zero.
And I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, why is it $50 more? Well, I got my lunch voucher and this extra ticket thing for parking, and like I was like, what? So then it just bumps it up. It's like I didn't want the not a lunch voucher but a breakfast voucher. I didn't really want the breakfast voucher, so like, but it was a thing that raised up my bill. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go downstairs, complain about my toilet. Maybe I can get like a discount or something. Maybe they'll work something out with me. Just the high hopes. So I spent that night just going downstairs, and it's like, hey, so our toilet upstairs is broken. Oh, I'm sorry. So you got two options. One of our people did not show up, so you could have their room, or you could use the downstairs bathroom.
Seriously, that's the two options.
That was my two options. It's like, God, you couldn't give me something else? Like, give me some free shit, man.
Damn, I did not know that.
Yeah, so
I've never had issues with this hotel.
I've never had issues with this hotel either. But I think that with the convention being so big now, like the rooms are getting really limited and shit.
The convention is a lot bigger.
This year it was really
than
big.
what it has been.
Yeah. So I was like, I don't like the idea of going downstairs in the morning and destroying their toilet or something. So I was like, fine, I'll take the other room. I'll have my brothers help me move everything. So I go upstairs. I knock on the door. They're just about to go to bed, which I felt terrible. It's like, hey, I'm getting into a room. Can you help me move our cousin's stuff and everything upstairs? It's like, okay, yeah, sure. So we move it up. Toilet works great. And then I'm like, it's a little hot in here. So I'm trying to like use the air condition. Well, I turn air condition, just scorching hot air comes out, and I left it on for a little bit. It's just like, okay, now it's even unbearable to be in here. So like, oh, do I have a broken toilet or a broken air conditioner now? So yeah,
that sucks.
Yeah, so I just like shut the air conditioner off, opened the window, didn't even really say anything about it. But I think I also had to go back downstairs to do one more thing. And so, like, the new room they booked me was literally the top floor of the hotel.
Oh, you bougie.
See, and that's the thing. I got into an elevator with a person, and she asked me what floor so she could push the button for it. I was like, 12th floor. Oh, fancy.
Yeah, you bougie.
No, I just had a broken toilet.
You snuck in there.
Yeah. So I got that, and then the next day, so because I had to check out, but then I had to check back in at a certain time, so it sucked too, because that means I had to take everything in my room, put it in my car, and then once I could check back in, put it back in the room, like a different room, because they didn't. I later on find out they told me, did you you're checking back? You checked in yesterday, yeah, but then I only had one room and I had to rebook it online. Oh, they just made you stay in the same room. They didn't tell you. It was like, no, we pulled it. It was like, did you pull everything out? Yes. I was like, I'm so sorry about that.
They screwed you.
Yeah, but the guy that told me that, he was really helpful. He was really kind. Shout outs to him, because he actually got one of those luggage carts for me to help move all my luggage back in and everything. And he gave us 6 cookies. I don't know. He gave us a lot.
He gave us a lot.
He gave us a lot of cookies because when we first checked in, he gave us 2 cookies, and then my brother came back. My brother's, when he checked in, he got 2 more cookies, and then we didn't know what vegan cookies taste like, so we had some vegan cookies, so he gave that us for free as well. So there's 2 more cookies there, and then when I checked back in, he gave me 2 more cookies. He gave us a lot of cookies, so it was like, okay, that makes me feel better. So we start with Saturday.
You remember Saturday? You know how Saturday started for you?
We woke up and then we had breakfast at the hotel.
Right.
Because I had the voucher.
Yeah, we had the vouchers. We had breakfast right away.
Did we go to the vendor room right away?
So, I think you went to the vendor room right away.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because there was one panel. I wasn't feeling it. So, yeah.
So I went.
Yeah. You went, and then my cousin went with you. And I think everybody else was with you. I went on my own.
I don't think Matt was with me.
Oh, okay.
The other guys were.
Yeah. Because I knew that we were with some people, but I think I branched off.
So, we had breakfast. And let me tell you, hotel breakfast sucks.
Yeah. And it's funny that you say that.
I'm not.
Because this was the nicer hotel breakfast
compared
to other places that I've stayed at. It was the nicer ones because you got pancakes. You actually had decent sausage. Eggs are always sucky.
Yeah, dude, the eggs are crap.
You got the
sausage
stuff.
The sausage was the only bearable breakfast thing.
Yeah.
And then they give you such limited orange juice in a fucking cup.
Yeah.
That annoyed the shit out of me. You saw it, right?
It is the tiniest cup. So if you go to any hotel,
it's 4 ounces, dude.
It's
it's
4 ounces. It doesn't fill it, and it's just you have to get up.
It's just one gulp and it's gone.
You should just go to the desk and say, "Can I get a tray?" Oh yeah, sure, and just start.
Yeah, dude, I should have, dude. Anyways, so we go. I go to this panel, and this panel
what
is called Name That RPG Tune.
Oh,
right. Name of these RPGs. I love RPGs. I'm a big Square Enix guy. I'm a big RPGs Personas, all this.
I thought you were just gonna say I'm just a big guy.
So I love these RPG games. Tales, all this stuff.
Yeah, the Tales series,
Tales
Azaleas, Zestarians, all of them.
The first one that they played made me laugh really bad, and it's mostly because this is the one to where I wasn't in a group to participate. I just wanted to just be in the back.
Oh, you're just
because it were so many people participating. I didn't want to deal with it.
Oh,
you know what I mean? There was already 7 groups already competing, quote unquote.
Yeah. And
I was like, nah, that's too much, right? Because we're gonna be fighting over each other.
I just imagine
And also, we needed one more person to make a group, and we only was 3 of us, so I didn't want a random guy joining us.
Oh, and I left you on that.
Yeah. So, thank you, by the way.
I think it's also funny too because I just like to imagine competitive Geo. It's like you both say something at the same time. Geo turns to that guy and just like, I'll fucking kill you.
So the first one that they play was Dearly Beloved from Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah,
Right?
yeah.
You know, I knew it from the moment I heard the chord. The moment I heard it, I'm like, yeah, it's Dearly Beloved. I even said that out loud.
Yeah.
Like, people around me were like, yeah, no, yeah. The 7 groups took 15 seconds for them to understand that it was Dearly Beloved. I don't care who you are. Dearly Beloved is super iconic
Yeah.
and it is super easy to fucking get it.
Yeah.
Like, you just need that one chord, and then, like, you're golden. It took them 15 seconds. Like, these guys are trash. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing.
Like, how old were these groups? I guess. Like,
I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay.
I have no idea because there's too many of them to fucking like.
They're just
age
the college.
range. I want to say from like 18 to like 35.
Okay, because I didn't say like the older people. Well, Kingdom Hearts is not even that
Kingdom
old.
Hearts not in the order.
Yeah.
So right, so I'm like, that's the first one. So I'm already like
People
talking,
still play it even too.
yeah. I was talking shit already. I'm already talking shit in the back. So you know me.
Sorry, intrusive thoughts is coming in. Man, I would love that they played like 10 seconds of it, and then freaking Mickey Mouse comes out of nowhere. It's like, copyright! You can't play that anymore.
So the second one was from Tales of Symphonia.
Symphonia one.
It was the main theme. Tales of Symphonia.
Yeah.
I didn't get it because I thought it was from Tales of Sestra.
Oh, it's Hysteria?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was that one. So I knew it was a Tales series because of the...
They're similar because they got that similar orchestra working on most of them.
So I was like, damn, I got that wrong. No one else fucking got it. So none of them
See,
knew.
I don't know if I would got it because I never played the original Tales of Symphonia. I played the like, what? It's not a prequel. What's the word for after? I guess epilogue.
Epilogue?
Yeah,
Oh,
I played the epilogue game.
So they had that one, right? Then they played River in the Desert.
Ah, yeah.
Right?
That would have been easy.
Easy, right? The only one that got it was the person cosplaying as Joker.
Yeah, I mean,
That
you
was
had
the only,
to.
That was the only
If
person
he
that
did
got
not get
Because
that,
it was like-
great shame to your family.
It was like a second into it. He's like, River in the Desert. And I was like, that's my boy.
Yeah. Like,
So-
if he did not get it, that would be
Right.
embarrassing.
Embarrassing. And then this is where I truly got angry.
Mm-hmm.
They played Sephiroth's theme song.
Nobody got that.
No one's fucking got Sephiroth's theme song. And I legit got kind of vivid. I'm not going to lie.
This is so iconic.
It
And they
was like
play it in
the
everything.
first thing was like, you know how you hear it. I'm like, fucking Sephiroth. I even look behind me just in case.
Because
he's
it's
gonna-
later dun dun dun.
I even look behind me. I was like, Sephiroth, fucking here, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I do that every time I hear it because I always look around me in case he's gonna fucking kill me.
That actually reminds me of a story of last anime detour. Because my cousin, he's a big Final Fantasy fan too, and his like alarm because sometimes he works early for work and stuff, and unfortunately he did not turn it off when we went to the convention. When we had 4 or 5 people
There was
in
like
our room.
6 people in the room because of a fucking mishap.
Yeah, we had So because a lot of people came last minute, didn't come, and then we all thought it'd be easy if we just all split the room and all that
Yeah.
stuff. So. Literally, my cousin, his alarm goes off. It's Sephiroth's theme song. Dun, dun. So we're all like, oh,
Dude, yeah, because you and I were like,
because we got the beds.
yeah, we had the bets because we paid the most.
Yeah,
So,
and we knew for surely we were getting
Yeah,
go. So,
so-
yeah,
I wake up from it,
Yeah.
and I wake up from like fear.
yeah.
It
that's
wasn't
like-
anything from.
That's the normal thing. Like let's also talk about the song for a second. It is kind of a fear-inducing song because it's dun dun dun.
It's like,
Like it is a little bit of a horror song,
and it's just like dun dun, and you hear the saxophone. Dun, dun, I'm like, oh shit.
yeah, like literally, me and you were like, what the fuck's going
Yeah,
on?
I wake
We're
up,
like,
dude. I throw my fucking. I think the comforter that I was sleeping. I throw it, and I'm like sitting up in my bed, the bed now. I'm like looking around, like, oh shit, shit. Where's Aerith?
it's like you gotta say,
I gotta save Aerith. Oh shit! And then you look around, and I see you, and you're doing the same thing.
yeah, I'm like, what the hell?
And-
What the I think I actually said probably like,
You
what,
s- when you
like
said-
what the fuck?
I remember this very clearly because I was looking around. All I hear is, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "You all right, bro? You all right? Sephiroth's not here?" And he's like,
Oh, yes.
"Dude, you were so angry. I think because you were trying to sleep for so long."
Yeah.
And I wake up and I was like, "I'm gonna turn this off." So
Well, no. You didn't say you were gonna turn it off. You said you were gonna go kill Sephiroth.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna fucking kill Sephiroth. I was confident back in the day. So
Not until the remake came out.
yeah, remake came out and I'm like, yeah, I'm not killing Sephiroth. Dude, it was hilarious. I was like laughing, but I fell asleep right away because I was just tired.
Yeah, so for people that don't really know me, I have a hard time sleeping. I'm a very light sleeper. So, like, I think lately I've become a more deep sleeper, which I also feel bad because I'm a very light sleeper, but I also snore really bad. So,
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
And like I don't know if I don't know if like other people have this thing. Have you ever snored so loud that you wake yourself up? Because I almost done that.
That's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
Um,
Because like the first time it happened, I was just like on the couch. I was like, "Who's there? Holy crap, that wasn't me!"
dude. But anyway, we go back to the RPG.
Yeah.
Sephiroth's theme song comes out, right? Obviously, since we just talked about it, I know about it.
Yeah.
They didn't. And it kind of pissed me off, right?
I feel like if you
Everyone
like
that-
you come into an RPG tune,
Right?
yes, you would need to know that.
Everyone that wasn't participating knew that it was Sephiroth.
Yeah.
The people that were participating didn't know it was Sephiroth. So you have people in the back fucking vivid that no one's getting it. Because I'm like, dude, why does fucking no one understand this? Because like we're far enough where I don't think they could hear us.
Yeah.
Because they had like an open gap, just so
Okay.
who were not participating.
Yeah.
And we're all like, dude, it's fucking Sephiroth, dude, what the fuck? And we're all saying Sephiroth's name, right? And we must have said it like a little loud enough so one of the people heard it in the way back, heard it, and they're like, they raise their hand and they're like, is it Sephiroth? And I was just like, say it with fucking confidence.
Well, it's like, the thing is, it's not even the song's not even called Sephiroth. It's called One Winged
Yeah,
Angel.
and so he's like, technically no.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, I can't with this bitches. I just can't. So we were like, there were some people that walked. Legit just walked because people can't fucking stand it. Then here comes the biggest fucking kicker of the RPGs, right? So you thought One Winged Angel was like the most iconic thing. What's the most iconic RPG song that you know?
God, it would have been one of these. I don't know. I guess Mario, like Super Mario, like
Right? Do you want to know
Yeah.
what I thought was like really iconic?
Uh huh.
Damn, sorry about that.
He's dying.
Is what's the most iconic? You have a lot of plushes of it.
Oh, Pokemon?
Yeah.
Oh no!
You wanna-
Don't tell me they did not. get
Right,
the-
so they did. Fucking dying over here, Sephiroth. Fucking came out, destroyed my fucking throat.
He said you used sin punishment on your throat.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's got 1 HP, bro.
By the way, that's a really fucking terrifying remake. God damn it. So it's Pokemon, right? But they didn't do like anything with the animated like theme song or whatever. They did video game.
Yeah.
OST, right?
Yeah.
Because it's the RPG,
Yeah.
right? So they did a quote unquote curveball,
Okay.
right? Everyone goes to this if you played the original game, the Pokemon Red and Blue, or if you play Kanto region, if you know.
Because that's the tune that's playing in my head right now. It's like din.
Do you want to know?
Or
Do
something.
you want to
like
know which one, what city they did? That everyone fucking stays at for a while.
Stays that for a while.
Yeah.
Because like when you said like original, I was thinking Lavender Town afterwards.
Right, you're thinking Lavender Town,
Yeah.
right? You would think that.
Yeah.
They played Pallet Town's
Oh, okay.
song. And immediately, I was like, it's fucking Pallet Town.
Damn, that would have took me a few seconds. to
It's
figure out.
yo, once you hear it, you understand it's Pallet Town.
Okay.
Really, you 100%, you understand it was Pallet Town.
Mm-hmm.
And this girl, this little girl in the back here,
Mm-hmm.
was so happy that she heard this because she just started playing it.
Oh, really?
So this 7-year-old was like, Dad, it's Pokemon. It's Pokemon. And I'm like, look at this girl. I'm like,
I'm proud of you.
Proud of you. The dad even had a proud smile. And he's like,
Just like a tear comes in.
he's like, I know. And she's like, oh my gosh, can't wait for them to get it. They fucking said, this pissed me off so bad. They were like, wow. They're like, it's Pokemon. And the guy's like, yeah, it is Pokemon.
Yeah, but we need more
But
specific.
we need, where is this tune playing the game? Because it's named that tune, not the show or game or anything. It's just the tune, right?
Yeah.
And the tune is called Pallet Town.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, yeah. And they're like, is it, what did the fucking say? Is it Route 1? And I'm like, no, Route 1.
Route 1?
I was like, no, it's not fucking Route 1.
Why would you do Route 1?
And so they're like, no. And no one's like, is it Pewter City? I'm like, dude, it's fucking Pallet Town. And he's like, no. I think the guy was starting to get annoyed. He's like, it's fucking easy. Right? And so I don't trust people who cosplay anymore.
I don't trust.
And so like they were naming like everything, right? This little 7-year-old was so fed up. She's like, it's fucking Pallet Town. This little girl swore.
Oh, damn.
And everyone died of fucking laughter in the back because she was wearing a fucking Pikachu outfit, whatever.
Man.
And she was like, it was a full-on like yell. She was like, it's fucking Pallet Town. The dad, everyone was just laughing, right? And the dad was like, this is the first time she's ever sworn in her life.
Yeah. I think, see, like, you say everyone is laughing, but if I was the people in those groups, too, I would not be laughing because I would feel so much shame.
You will feel shame on everything because we were all dying of fucking laughter.
Yeah.
Because this little girl, like, said it with such anger.
Yeah.
In her, like, tiny little voice.
Yeah.
And saying fucking. Like, if you were to type it, the fucking was bold, italicized. Like, you know that was the main kicker of the sentence.
Yeah.
Because she was just like, it's Pallet Town. And she, like, stomp her foot cutely.
Yeah. Cutely.
And so, we're just...
Edgar, FBI, open
Well, it was just like, dude. Everyone in the back were like, oh, yeah, oh, my God, I'm so embarrassed. And all this. Like, people were saying that shit over there.
They didn't know.
And I'm like, don't. The judge was like, yeah, it's Pallet Town. Thank you for saying it because I was going to get angry.
Yeah.
If you ever, like, and if you guys listening and whoever, you yourself, listen to Pallet Town's theme, and I guarantee in the first 5 seconds you'll get it.
Yeah.
So,
you know what? I kind of wish I was
not
there.
knowing Seth Ross theme song.
God, I can't. That
Not knowing fucking Pallet Town. The Seth Ross offends me more.
I was gonna say Sephiroth offends me more
Because it's like, if you don't know RPGs, why are you in the name of your RPG?
because like,
fan?
what is the biggest like? I mean, I know if you categorize it as JRPG, what's the biggest one?
Final Fantasies.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII specifically.
Yeah, right.
Too.
Or you could do like Chrono Trigger, which will equally be as understandable.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, but yeah, just
Yeah. Not knowing the
angel, man.
one, dude. It sucked. You even wore a fucking Final Fantasy VII sweater.
Oh yeah, I did. It literally because here's the thing. I thought about cosplaying as my character that like nobody knows who the hell I am, and it's just like it works as normal clothes. If I actually because my Final Fantasy jacket looks exactly like this jacket. It's on the back and then it has cloud symbol on the front. So
the Advent Children symbol.
Yeah, the Advent Children one.
Advent Children one.
Yeah, and I thought about like going to the con of that and also get like a wooden sign that says, "I'm a VTuber, please watch me." This is what I look like as a VTuber.
Right. So then after that, right?
We went to the dealer, like, because like when you guys were there, I went to Artist Alley. I started buying art because it was the second day, and it was just like things were starting to already get sold out. So like I just showed it in the last video, like all the art stuff I got, and because like Narissa's was like the last one to get because he literally had to take it off the display.
Because we talked about that.
Yeah, and then I think I met up with you guys, which then you started getting stuff as well.
We went to I did more gacha. Like I told you my life, the gacha life.
Yeah.
So after that, after we all did that stuff, we went to a con called The Price is Right. Because
Yeah.
you were there for a bit and then you left.
I think I went back to Artist
You
Alley.
went back to the artist alley to buy
Yeah.
some more things.
Yeah.
Well, and the Price is Right. It's literally a play. It's kind of like The Price is Right.
Yeah. You can't go
But
over.
Can't go over. You just have to guess what it is, and it's just stuff in the dealer's room, right?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, I was just at the dealer room. I don't have that shit of a memory. It turns out I have that shit of a memory. So people were doing it, whatever, and then as you introduce yourself, you had to say what's your favorite anime, right?
Yeah.
People were saying super generic animes. I call them, like, when I say super generic animes, I mean animes that is literally just being released during the season.
Yes.
Not like past ones.
So, like, basically, you're saying, like, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, Bochi,
right.
whatever's reason, Attack of Titan, yeah.
All that stuff, right?
Yeah.
There was this one beautiful soul, was very out there with her anime. And I'm like, I want this one to win.
Yeah.
You want to know her favorite anime? If you know, since you know me, what's something that I would cheer for this person because she said this anime?
Is it an anime I've seen?
Shoo, I don't know actually. You don't watch the same stuff I do.
Yeah. Okay, give me the genre.
It has romance. It's technically shonen.
Shonen romance?
Technically a shonen romance.
Ooh.
It's technically a shonen romance. I guess you could say it's also an isekai.
Isekai shonen.
It's technically an isekai.
You know, I don't know the romance ones that I know is actually, like, shonen. I actually don't think I know.
Really? I'm gonna slap you in the face with this book that's in my hand right now.
Because the only one I can think of is there's the quintuplet one, but I know that's not shonen, right?
No.
Yeah.
And that's not isekai.
Yeah. Isekai. Oh, is it ReZero?
It's a good guess. That's a
Okay.
really good guess, but it's not.
Okay.
I need one more, so then we can go on.
But is ReZero even shonen?
Oh my god. Dude, that's fucking sword art!
Is it?
Oh, shut the fuck up. Alright,
Is it
anyway.
a romance?
So, yes, it is a romance. I'm slapping this book. There's a good, beautiful romance in that show. So, she said it. Price is Right game. We play it for a good while, and then he finally says my name to join, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to try to raise my hand.
Uh-huh.
My gut instinct was just $200, right?
Yeah.
I was like, $200 for this really cool, like, embedded, like, jewel art.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, $200 in my head. Got it. I second guessed myself last second.
That's always the problem.
And so I was like, I'm talking my head, like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
Second guess.
And he's like, what's your number? 250. Fuck!
Man, $50 is a big jump too.
And so,
Oh, hey, Happy Gem.
hey, how's it going, guy?
Yeah.
And so,
We're still talking about Anime Detour because we're on Saturday morning now.
So the guy's like, all right, the price is $200. And I was like, no!
You would have
I
gotten
would have gotten it. And so,
like I wouldn't have like had a problem if you did because you said 200 and then you went to 250. I wouldn't have had a problem with it if you went lower. The fact that you went higher makes it worse because again you would break.
high,
Yeah.
So I lost. And the next person was $100. So everyone else jumped over, and I would have had it right on the fucking money. It sucked so bad. Right.
Yeah.
But then we went to go eat. Nothing important happened when we went to eat.
Where did we eat this time?
We had a diner.
Did I go with you guys?
No.
Okay.
You ate since you had breakfast, you weren't hungry.
Oh, what did I do?
So there was like an hour gap where we just split it apart. But then we went to the AMV
Oh, okay, yeah.
contest. Now,
And I dipped on that one too.
did you dip on that one?
No, I was there,
Oh.
but then I had to go recheck into my room.
Oh yeah, so you dipped. You dipped during the good fucking times, dude.
Yeah.
So let me tell you about AMVs. AMV is like a music.
Gio is obviously a gambling addict.
Dude, oh my gosh, dude.
We didn't even mention that they sold out a gacha, and I'm gonna look at the guy right now. That probably is the reason for it.
You know, it's hilariously enough that you call me a gambling addict. I did. This is on a very, very side note. I went as I was driving here last night, I went to stop gas, and then I saw the most expensive scratch ticket I've ever seen. $50.
There's 75.
Is there?
Yeah.
I've never seen them, so I've only saw the $50 one, and I was like, "Fuck it, let me do it." $175, and I was like,
"Good enough."
Gotcha for the win. You need the confidence. And so the lady that's was like, "What the fuck? No one ever wins." And so,
No one ever wins. That's just a cash grab for us.
Yeah, right. So,
Yeah.
but anyways,
So we're talking about AMV.
AMVs, like the anime music videos, is what they are.
I was there for a little bit though.
Right.
I will submit
You
that.
did, and you did come back.
Yeah. So So here, another thing, because again, I was there, and literally, since I had to go check in my room, right as I walked out, what happened? Fucking technical issues.
Okay, so I'll get to that point. There's a really good funny part about that.
Yeah.
So we watched the AMVs, right? And there were some really cool, like, just AMVs. The way I can describe them is just really good editing with music helping it out.
Yeah.
Right. Very good editing. There were some really, really funny ones. Some not so really good, in my personal opinion, because I didn't really understand it.
I hate Toad.
That's
all I can say.
Yeah, so one of the ones that was really good, but I had zero idea what the anime was a dancing ballet one. But it had such a good song playing in the background of it.
I think I saw a little bit of
that was telling a story. The song was telling the story of what was shown. Mm-hmm. Right? Like, that's what you know is really good, because for me, wise, you're seeing these images, and it's the song is telling a story, and so you associate the image with the story, even though that's technically not what the anime is. Right?
Yeah.
So, but the story in the song is like, damn, this is really cool. Has like really cool beat moments and all that stuff. After that, Randy's like, all right, I gotta go check in. He leaves, right? And then another AMV, another AMV happens, and it just shuts. The screen turns off, and the song is still there. And we, everyone that was with us, were laughing, and we're like, "Bet you $5 Randy tripped the wire." So,
see, the thing is, they said that, and I didn't trip over any wire. I was looking on the floor. It's like there's nothing there.
He's completely lying to you, by the way.
No.
Yeah, right. So songs that tell the story are the absolute best. I 100% agree with you.
Yeah. Especially when it falls beat by beat.
Dude, it's so good.
I did not sabotage the AMV.
Yes, you did. So we all blame Randy for it, and then magically, when he comes back, those AMVs are back. So obviously, he did it so he doesn't miss anything.
Yeah, I totally did that.
So
you guys cannot do anything without me. I am your cult leader. You will follow me.
The next one that happens is a really, really funny one, which has Anya from Spy Family. As Anya is a Gundam fighter now. Because what the editor did was just take Anya's face, put it on the main character of a mecha anime, have the captain be Dago, and then the song is literally saying, like, I'm going to be the best. I got this. Count on me. I can take this on. Oh, shit. I don't have it. I'm fucking up. I need help. Dago's like, no, you got it. I'm in fire. Help me. And it was just hilarious.
Another thing, too, because you keep saying Dago. I think you mean Bond, right?
Yeah.
Bond. Come on, man.
It's Bond, but he's Dago. He's best Dago.
He is best Doggo, but
he has a name. Oh,
yeah.
So you remember people's names now.
I remember dogs' names.
I remember dogs' names.
Protect all the time.
So yeah, it was really cool. We watched a lot.
You know the tragedy that dog had to deal with.
You know, he is Bond, so he makes it out alive. So then
he sees people get hurt.
So
that's some true.
That's some true shits.
Yeah.
So every year in cons, or every con, I want to say, has a cosplay contest.
Yeah.
Right? So that happens right after the AMV contest.
Yeah.
Just like right after it.
Yeah.
So there's like 30 minutes for them to set up and everything. Mm-hmm. Now let me tell you that everyone wants to be part and watch the cosplay contest. I don't think you watched it because you.
I left.
The Bond. Now he's Bond.
Yeah,
Dog Bond.
dog.
The name's Bond. Dog Bond. I love it. I love that. So you leave.
Yeah, because you guys were in line, and then I was, because I have probably like some kind of weak body, so I needed a nap.
You want to know what it is? This is my theory on this.
This is my theory.
So every time there is a panel or any of the sorts that's actually really fucking cool, he dips. 100% of the time.
Yeah.
I have no idea why. He just dips. Like, oh, that's really cool. Watches for like 5 seconds. Yeah, I'm going to do something else. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Leaves. We tell him about the panels. Like, oh, man, I should have stayed. Well, no fucking shit. I give you bangers and you just take pebbles. And so...
Yeah, Bijou Pebbles.
Bijou Pebbles, that's right. So, the anime contest. Now, let me tell you some really cool shit about this contest. Obviously, you're going to see people cosplaying, all this stuff.
Yeah, I did get to see one cool one because he was walking in there.
Right? There's some, like, and they do some, like, cool... Souls look like different. He is, man. He's 100%. There's a fucking story of him dipping, by the way.
Oh, God.
That I'm going to tell you that's gonna fucking, to this day, I'm never going to forgive you for this.
It's funny. Because that also happened to me in the reversed.
So,
because I know the story you're talking about.
So I'm just gonna say it. So we watched this contest. Some really cool. Like there's some people reenacting scenes of their contest, their costumes, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Only downside of the cosplay contest area, you're sitting like shoulder to shoulders with some people.
Yeah.
Right.
Because there was one I went to, and it was just uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's just super uncomfortable situation, right? So you have to wait out the people around you to hopefully they leave or you're gonna leave, right? Because it's so uncomfortable.
Yeah, I was the leaver.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So we get there, and right away the people around us left. So we're like,
oh really?
Yeah, we're like, oh fuck it, scooch over.
Because it's also really weird with those chairs. Because I feel like every time we sit in those chairs,
they get worse and worse.
They get worse and worse. And it always feels like I need 2 chairs. And I'm not a big guy.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's just like, we're always sitting on, like, the crevice. And it's just like, I guess my ass cheek will be on each one.
Yeah, so they leave, whatever. So we're like, oh my gosh, we have fucking feelings. We could stretch a little bit.
Yeah.
And so we were watching this contest. I just recommend just watching it. I think they have it on YouTube. Of the actual contest.
They've had the past ones. I don't know if the newest one is up yet. I know they're probably doing some edits and stuff.
So it's really cool. There's nothing like story wise I can say about it other than like some really cool cosplays. But it's better to see those because I can't really describe it because it's not giving it justice.
Because it's like, oh, this person's dressed up this person.
Yeah,
this
right.
Person.
I can just give you like a list. They had like a Genshin. They had Hasbro Hotel.
Yeah.
They had one Inuyasha one was super fucking cool. Mm-hmm. Kikyo best girl.
The one I saw as I was leaving is was it Horizon Zero Dawn?
The Horizon Zero Dawn.
I don't know what that thing is called though. It's like a giraffe looking thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of things.
Yeah.
Some sword arts. It was really cool stuff. Mm-hmm. But the real big kicker, the real like funny story wise is, so right after that, right, is a couple of people go to the Hasbro Hotel like panel. I didn't personally go to that one. Mm-hmm. But what I did go to was, oh my gosh,
is it that uncomfortable feeling being next to people at a hospital?
Yes. Yes. So okay, the way I can describe it is you're sitting by strangers, right? Like complete fucking strangers, unless you're in the middle of your group.
Yeah.
So the people around you have one shoulder, so you're kind of like shoulder to shoulder. So you don't want to touch them, right? At least naturally, people don't want to touch strangers. So you kind of move your shoulder, or you have your shoulder like inwards to your body.
Yeah.
So you're like, if you have
so you're shoulders, like your shoulders are like pushed in.
Yeah, so you're pushing in like
forward
one
or
side.
Something, yeah.
And then you don't want to sit close to them, so you're kind of like scooch on
to
your buddy or the person around you know personally.
Yeah, you basically try to avoid the people like a plague or something.
Yeah. So,
but also, if I was usually when I'm in those situations, it's the worst because like just randomly, sometimes I get a dry throat. So just like this stranger that doesn't know me, that hears me just going,
right?
Don't worry, I'm not sick. I'm just weak.
So
I will never survive in the new world.
It must have sucked. I wish they just spread it a little more.
I wish,
chairs.
yeah, they spread it more and also got new chairs. They have been.
That's the only thing.
Comfort on them.
But I think that's the only like downside of Anime Detour is just that part. It's just the chair situation. So right after that, you
want to hear my story of what happened when I was gone?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys went to the cosplay contest. So I went back to the room, maybe slept for 30 to 45 minutes until I got hungry. So I looked up some stuff. I was like, okay, what can I eat that's not going to be like overfilling? Because in case like you guys want to go eat and I can eat again.
Yeah.
So I went to Chipotle because it was literally a block away. So I went to Chipotle, got my food, and then I got to the street light. And again, I still look kind of shady because I have my hat and black hoodie and hood's up and everything. Actually, no, I don't think my hood was up. I think I had like a winter jacket and then also a white sweatshirt as well. So I had my white sweatshirt hoodie up, but the other one was down. And as I'm waiting in the street light, waiting for a turn, a group of girls came behind me, and they are not discreet at all, and they're talking loudly, trying to convince one of them to talk to me. So, because they're like the thing is like I didn't understand it was me until like later, but they were talking about a boy, and it's like, okay, please turn the light. Please turn the light. And then they're talking, and it's like they're not being discreet at all. And then they just went dead silent. And I'm still sitting here waiting for this light, and then slowly raised my soda and took a sip. And then they giggled, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then the light changed, and I just started walking. And then I hear the comments like, I really do like his jacket. And it's like the
you
little
had a fucking rom-com moment and you fucking walked. You had a legitimate rom-com moment of like, just turn around, bro. Just turn around.
What? I don't got
no
riz.
You were at a fucking convention.
I have no riz.
Non-existent riz, apparently.
My riz has been replaced by anxiety.
Just fucking turn. You could have had a rom-com moment.
Yeah.
And just talked. But you decided to walk away. No way is this. No, brah.
If I turned around, I felt like I was inconveniencing them.
Oh my gosh, dude. I can't believe you. I can't believe you, bro.
What we need to do is, like, Gio, one of these podcasts should be, a workshop day of how you can increase my riz.
Dude, it was handed to you on a golden fucking platter. Like, you had the potential to talk to a girl. That you, like, and just have a conversation with, and then maybe like get more into it.
You want to know like the fucked up part?
It's on a golden fucking platter to you on the middle of a goddamn.
Hey, you want to know the fucked up part? This is 1 out of 2 situations at the convention. 1 out of 2 situations,
dude.
Souls had the potential to get girls, but
failed. Fucking failed so unbelievably hard, dude. Like, you had to purposely fail.
What? I'm supposed to turn around. It's like, hi, my name is Souls579X. Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
You literally could have been like, hey, and then probably.
Oh my lord, Saul.
Dude, I can't fucking believe you.
I don't know what to do.
You just talk.
What does that mean? It's not like Mass Effect.
Okay. So let's do this then. If you're walking and you're like, oh, I really like his sweater. You could like turn around and like, Yeah, thank you. It got it from X place, whatever.
Uh-huh.
I can show you. Bring out your phone and show on the place, right? And talk about it and whatever.
It's sold out. The all my jackets that I usually get are usually sold out.
Oh my god, this guy is so bad, Riz. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Dude, my guy, dude. You're like, dude, there's multiple scenarios that you could have gone with this. And you failed every single one. It was literally like, hey, dude, you can probably talk to someone if you just put your name on this piece of paper. And you fucking don't.
See, no. So the thing is like you can put your name and phone number and all that stuff. You said that. What would end up happening is I go there, misspell my name and misspell my number. To his defense, I'm just a man. So like normally you like write normally in a pencil. Instead, when I hold the pen that they give me, I hold it with all 4 fingers in like a fist form and just like a crayon says colors.
It's crazy because you have like anxiety and social and all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And yet you and I are real good friends, and I have zero of that shit.
I don't
so
understand.
for me, it's just like, fucking the goddamn, just do it.
Look at Shia LaBeouf here, and the God, that would be a really good anime. Imagine if you had Shia LaBeouf and Bocchi the
Dude,
Rock.
you just had Shia LaBeouf and Bocchi the Rock, and Shia LaBeouf is your hype man. Just do it.
Yeah, and I'm literally the scene in Bocchi where she's like laying on the ground and glitching out in existence. I can't do this, man.
Dude. You know what? I don't feel so bad because you want to know what happened after this situation? I invite everyone to my hotel room and we're all just hanging out, right?
Yeah.
Me and a couple buddies are playing Magic the Gathering because we just got pre-con
Yeah.
commander decks. We're all just having fun playing card games. Randy was like, "Hey, do you guys want to go to like a night panel?" And we're like, "Yeah, dude, no problem." So we were talking about
Okay.
Nah.
Yeah, you go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
go.
go because I'm gonna tell you my fucking side before
Yeah,
you intervene.
Okay.
So we go. I'm like, "Yeah, dude. What kind of panels we're thinking of?" And obviously, me as the culture man I am, like, dude, let's go to a culture one, dude. Let's just have a good time.
It's not really a culture one.
Oh, dude. You lied to me completely.
So it was called The Horrors of Anime.
So it was just like, all right, cool. Let's just go. You have to be 18 to even get in the room. We're like, all right, yeah, that's fine. So we were talking about that one. Oh, we were talking about a couple other panels during around the same time. Mm-hmm. But we're all just playing card games, having food because I ordered pizza. They had Chipotle.
Yeah, because I went to Chipotle again with my cousin.
Yeah, so you had double Chipotles.
Yeah.
So we're just all eating, whatever, having a good time. And we're like, hey, what the panel called The Horrors of Anime. Right? And everyone thought that, okay, Horrors of Anime, it must be just a scary animes that I'm like, oh, dude, that'd be really cool to see like a horror genre of anime. That'd be just really cool to see.
Yeah. So
we're all playing. We're all agree. We're like, all right, cool. All right, we're going to go to this panel. We're going to have a good time. Make sure.
Was Geos jealous?
Geo's just, yeah, a little bit. I would have not failed the scenario.
He would have gotten
the quick time event would have been mine.
Literally, so Geo is like the perfect quick time event, gets it all right. Or Salsa is the guy that fails every quick time event, so the character's like tripping, falling, bumping into people.
So we all get ready, we all go to this panel, right? We end up splitting off because I wanted to check this other panel by myself to see if it was legit or not. Mm-hmm. And it was not legit. It was just really crappy. There's a smell in the room. Just didn't like it.
So also, I want to point out this too. I was at the panel for like a minute. And then I dipped again.
So I go back and I text the group and I was like, hey, I'm going over there. So I get in line, I get in there, and I'm like, this all of a sudden it's just fucking packed.
It is really packed.
Yeah, real packed. And I was like, dude, what? This is like
there's no chairs, and like again, when I was there, the only spot that was free to stand was like a pillar was in front of, so I couldn't even see the screen, so that's why I dipped.
So, like I said, this is now, mind you, this was Soul's idea.
Yes.
This panel was 100% that he wanted to go to.
Yeah.
And what did he fucking do? He did. On a panel that he really wanted to fucking go to. I'm gonna say this one more time. He fucking dipped on a panel he wanted to go to. And so
to be honest, are you a failure? Yeah.
So
do you see my subscribe accounts? It's not
so,
doing so well.
It's pure hanger now, right? So we all go, and the guy who was running this panel, I was sitting with my buddies and everything, and they're like, "All right, guys, I'm gonna show you a couple of horror things and whatever." And he was showing like a horror scene, like some guy got gory, like blood like, cut up, whatever.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I thought it was.
And I was like, "Oh shit, man, that's gonna be really cool." And literally, not after that scene ends, all you see, and I want this to be clear that this was not our intention, and
it was
we
not
couldn't.
my intention either.
And no, you shut the fuck up. You wanted to go, and you weren't fucking there. I'm gonna have you. I'm gonna fucking no. So right after that, right, we can't get up and leave because we are in the dead center of like the seating area.
So that's why you guys couldn't leave. I didn't hear that.
We couldn't leave because we were already shoulder to shoulder, and we couldn't just get up and leave because we were like in this middle, and there were so many people behind us. We would just block their view, right?
Yeah.
So we just couldn't like actually just leave, even if we wanted to. It would take more of a hassle to get out than it was. Mm-hmm. Right after the cut up blood scene, all we see, and I'm not joking you, and I want this to be very clear, we saw a legit hentai scene of a girl giving a guy a blowjob. I shit you not. At the full nachos and cheese with like lettuce, tomatoes, topping, the whole shabam.
Damn.
And we were like, what the fuck? This was such a 180 of like the videos he showed us of people dying, the gore, and like ghost shit.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, when I was seeing a fucking blowjob, and we're like, we didn't know what the fuck. That is the legit thing that I said. I even said it out loud. Like, what the fuck? And the guy who was doing the panel, I'm like, dude, this guy just. His own computer, right? It's his own computer.
Yeah.
He even said it was his own computer.
Yeah.
So I thought he clicked the wrong fucking video of his.
No.
And so he was just showing him like, dude, that would suck for you. You gotta be embarrassed. You just show the whole crowd of like, I want to say 100 people of your hentai collection.
Yeah, because there was a lot of people there.
Right? I'm like, dude, that sucks for you, bro. And people were fucking cheering. I was like, what the fuck? We're looking at each other. We're like, dude, no, we gotta go. And so we couldn't and then they shut the doors. Oh, yeah. And so you couldn't get out. They shut the doors, man. They shut the fucking doors. That's a different type of horror, bro. Yeah. It was like, what? And then the guy was like, oh shit, I was supposed to show you that. And we're like, oh, okay, thank God. Oh, thank God, right? Oh, okay, we're fine. He can turn it off. Nah, he puts in another fucking hentai scene. Like, another one. And it's just like, what the fuck? Like, what the genuine, like, it was like, all right, I don't know what this is, right? I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I'm terrified. And then he starts his panel of, like, the horrors of animes. And I was like, this is not... I don't know if you consider H animes actual animes. That's a whole different topic that I'm not about to get involved in.
You could call it H animes as a horrors, though.
Yeah, I guess,
your reaction is.
The hell? Dude, I tell you not. I'm like, no wonder you had to have, like, legit 18 plus.
Yeah, they did check for band.
Like, bandage. Like, you had to prove you were old enough to be in this.
Yeah.
I thought it was because of the blood, gore.
And that's what I thought, too.
All the shit. So, we're freaking the fuck out. And we're like, we gotta go. And then one of my buddies is like, where the fuck is Souls? And I was like, I don't know. Let me text him. I text him. And you know what the fuck he said?
I don't know, Weaves. I know
Weaves are a perv, but I'm a call. Dude, for real. I fucking know, dude.
It was also at 9 p.m. That's actually, I thought it would be a lot later.
Yeah, dude. It was at fucking 9. And so I fucking text Souls. I'm like, dude, where the fuck you at? We gotta go.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I'm with Matt at the hotel room.
No, I wasn't with Matt.
Where were you at?
I was actually just walking around. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't like. I went to I peeked in some panels. I watched some like guess that tune panel.
Really?
And then I like went to the main lobby and then like looking. Okay, so here's also another thing. Yeah, I was like in the main lobby on the second floor, so you can watch all of there. And then like again, this will piss you off again. There was another chance of your rom-com moment because I hear girls talking about me again. And one of them was thinking about asking me something.
Soul's made a smart choice by accident. His fucking dipper personality is what saved his life. That I shit you fucking not. If he was next to me, I would be looking at him dead in the eye and be like, you fucking sent us to a hentai show.
No, this is the thing.
And
you guys came back to.
We were, dude. So let me tell you the shit that I saw. I'm going to tell you right now, it is legit horror, but not in the way that I thought. I'm not going to go super hyper specific because some of it's really fucking gross.
Yeah.
Like really fucking gross. I'm never going to look at some things ever the same. They show us like, oh, dude, look at this anime, whatever. It was pretty fucking terrifying. And this quote-unquote fucking anime was a mishaps of, like, it's like find the 7 Dragon Balls. And I was like, no. Oh, God, no, dude. No fucking way. So I'm, like, putting my head down, like, not trying to watch it, but they have the whole thing, like, covered. And, like, you just... So,
3D experience.
it's a whole, dude. Everyone's like, people were cheering for this shit. I'm like, dude, you fucking perverts. Like, what the fuck? You see.
I will say it was by accident. I dipped.
Dude, it was like, all right, so we saw a parody of Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball, all these, like, old school animes.
Yeah.
And it was just a fuck fest. Just a fuck fest. The way they found the Dragon Balls
is that what
is not the way you want to fucking find the Dragon Balls.
I'm coming every Saturday.
It is not the fucking Dragon Balls you should be searching for, dude. And it fucking sucks, dude. It was so
You'll
bad.
never look at Dragon Ball
I was like, you can't fucking do this to Akira Toriyama, dude. You fucking can't. And you have Sailor Moon there being like, Sakura Cardcatcher, like, I found the 4-star Dragon Ball. It came out of fucking Goku's ball sack. I was like, dude, God. What the fuck? I was just cool. You couldn't not laugh at this shit. And it was so poorly dubbed. Like, poorly fucking dubbed. That it just made it more funny. Because you had a guy trying to sound like fucking Goku, but saying, I just lost my ball. Where is my 4? So that girl has my ball. And then all of a sudden she's sucking his dick. Out of fucking nowhere. I'm like, dude, what the god is happening?
It's official. I'm coming every Saturday to watch you guys. Yeah, we got the Saturday slot.
It's just, dude. Oh my god! So that it ends. It was like a 7-minute video, and we're like, dude, what the fuck did we just watch? Like, what the fuck just happened? There's people like clapping, like they just watch a fucking 5-star movie from like goddamn.
They just watch Oppenheimer.
Dude, yeah, like they act like they watch Oppenheimer. Dude, it was. Oh my god! And so like we're thinking like, dude. I don't feel like actually comfortable here. Like people are happy for this shit.
It's so funny because I was just walking around and then I heard some girls talking about me again. I'm having a great time compared to you guys.
During the time that you were having like a fucking rom-com moment, I was texting Souls saying I fucking hate you right now. I was not a happy man because like what the fuck, dude? Like, what the actual fuck? So,
oh my God.
Then, the next one that they do is a fuck. I'm like, oh.
So they secretly evil and knew where he was sending.
Yeah, he knew, right? I'm like, he fucking knew it, dude.
Okay, so, I don't think this is going to defend me at all.
Oh, no,
I'll read it for you, what the description of horrors of anime, not for kids, 18 plus. Put the kids to bed. Get ready for the wildest cut of raunchy, vile, laughable, and weirdest anime ever witnessed. 18 plus wristband required. Madness Mark.
Right? So, he never told us the definition of this panel.
Yeah, I never really told you about the raunchy part.
He never described this panel to us.
He was growing his cult.
When he had told us, he was so adamant about fucking going. I want this to be on the fucking record. He was so goddamn adamant. It's like, dude, I love horror shit. Let me just fucking go. And doesn't fucking go. You fucking asshole. And so the next one was like, oh, it's Van Helsing. I'm like, finally, some actual horror shit. Nah, it was not. Fucking Van Helsing was not Van Helsing. Dude, oh my God. I was like, everyone knows Van Helsing, right? Yeah. Everyone knows. So you're a fucking pervert. That's all I'm saying. But
hey, I'm not a pervert because I didn't go, right? I didn't witness it.
They did Van Helsing so fucking dirty. You're like, there's the vampire. Van Helsing is getting fucking fucked. Not fucking dude.
They did Van Helsing.
They did Van Helsing dirty.
Wait. Not just one way. 2 ways.
It was like, dude, oh my God, dude. And it's just like, I remember just like wanting to leave so fucking bad. And they continually show us this shit, right? Like, continue. I'm like, dude, I'm going to fucking kill souls.
It was your idea.
It was.
I mean, yeah.
So fucking adamant.
It was my idea. It was.
Then they're like, all right, boys, we're going to show you it's 7 Dragon Balls, Part 2. I'm like, they made a fucking second one?
They made a second one?
I said this so loud. I shit you not. Like, I said this like kind of like in shock. Like, everyone heard me because I said it so loud. I'm like, they made another one? And the guy who was doing it, he's like, yeah, they did. I was like, what's fucking wrong with you people? I was like, what's fucking wrong with you people?
Oh my God.
Dude,
I can imagine. He made eye contact with you. It's like, oh yeah.
Dude, I was like, what the fuck?
No.
Dude, they do this fucking Dragon Ball shit. See, I thought the last one was just like, oh, okay, it's just the balls happen after something else happens.
Yeah, but it's a sequel. It's got to be bigger and better.
So the sequel was okay. Let me tell you. I'm not gonna explain the fucking part of it. I'm gonna explain.
Yeah, you can't explain that on YouTube.
I'm not gonna explain the fucking part of it. I'm gonna explain everything around the fucking. Right? Everything around the actual fucking. So it starts off with Sailor Moon, Goku, and Izuku Midoriya from My Hero hanging out. And they're like, man, I would like to have a wish. And Sailor Moon was like, yeah, that was a good time. I want to wish on the dragon again. All of a sudden, obviously, fucking just happens, right?
Yeah, I get that notion.
So you get that part, right? Then it's like, Izuku Midoriya was like, what is this? So he picks up the ball, and all of a sudden, mecha animes come out. Like, mecha. Like, and Code Geass people show up.
Oh, no.
And
Code Geass.
And it's just like, give me that ball. And it just starts off. How about you make Soul Watch as revenge? Oh, dude.
You guys talked about it.
I will.
Because, like, literally, okay.
There's a section I'll get to that I will actually have my full revenge.
I'll explain, because we'll do it chronologically, because, like, it is actually so funny to seeing you guys come back from that.
Oh, so that shit happens, right? And all of a sudden it's a mecha anime. And now there's a fucking, like, it's just so much wrong with everything. It's just morally fucking wrong. Watching this shit happen, dude.
Gio was never the same after this.
It's just, dude. I can't look at some scenes the same.
You can't look at Goku the same.
Dude, they did Goku so bad that they were It was so it's so, oh my god, dude. It's so fucking, even like remembering this shit's giving me fucking So that ends, right? And I'm sitting here like, dude, they only have like 10 minutes left. All right, dude, let's fucking bounce, right? Let's fucking go. And they do a standing ovation on this shit.
Man, I wish I learned about this last week. I'm sorry with everything that happened last week, but yeah.
Dude.
But we're here now.
Like, they do a standing ovation on that. Everyone that was sitting does it.
They all got
There were only 3 people who weren't, which is me and my 2 buddies. We're not fucking standing up. Because we were like, our heads were on our knees, looking down, praying to God that we never have to remember this scenario ever again.
Now you gotta remember it for the screen.
And so, I was literally like texting Souls, because probably I think after that, and said, dude, you are so fucking lucky that you did.
Yeah, I did get that text. I was so confused because the thing is, like, you didn't I don't think you really told it in text.
Oh,
yeah, because I was just so confused. It's like, what the hell's happening in there? I thought it was just really scary stuff that you guys were watching.
Yeah, I didn't give specifics during the text. Yeah. All I was saying was just like, fuck this guy.
Me too, Happy Jam. I'm actually enjoying this.
Yeah, because you weren't there to see this shit, man. You didn't go through the struggle. You were in the trenches. I was in the trenches of this shit, bro. I was in war. I came back from Vietnam, motherfucker. I am back and living. And I have to tell my war stories, man. My fucking war stories.
Because it's so funny. Because, I was kind of saving this. When you guys came out of that...
I was still fucking... Okay, you saw us after we came back from deployment.
Yeah,
you saw us after our third tour.
Yeah, it was literally like that. Like, something physically changed in all 4 of them. I'm like, what the hell happened to you guys?
Right? Never fucking again. Right? And so this motherfucker, this guy, whoever the fucking panel leader is, and he's like, are you guys ready for the worst one? And I'm like, what is fucking worse than the shit that I just fucking saw? You lying sack of shit. There is nothing worse. Nah, I was fucking naive. I was so naive. He says the title. I think it was like...
Literally, this is him just saying, okay, you guys ready for 2 or 2?
Yeah.
Or 2 or 3?
He's like, you ready for the third tour? So... He says this, and I'm going to try to mimic his voice on this, right? You ready for this? Yeah. Are you guys ready for the Nurse After Dark? And I'm like, what the fuck is Nurse After Dark? What the fuck is this shit? I want nothing to do with this shit, bro. I want nothing. Get me the fuck out. Get me the fuck out. I didn't sign up for this shit. Person that signed me up for this shit ain't even fucking here. So you tell me why I have to sit through this shit. I was so pissed off at you. I was so unbelievable.
I signed up for the enlistment, but
you did.
Then I filed for psychotic.
Fucking.
I filed for psychotic and I got discharged.
So he tells us about this fucking Nurse After Dark shit, right?
Uh-huh.
And he shows the most disgusting shit I have ever fucking seen in my life. And this is the part where you saw our vision afterwards. Yeah. So it wasn't as I could have told you and just had a good laugh about it and just probably smacked you on your shoulder.
I mean, it's deserved at this point.
What we actually saw was so fucking god awful. Okay, so the best I could describe this was
I mean, don't describe it too much.
I'm not gonna describe. I'm just gonna tell you how it is. I'm just gonna.
Alright, and the video, the VOD is gone.
I'm not gonna explain the actual gross stuff like that.
Okay.
But this guy. I called him fucking Professor Hojo because he looked like Professor Hojo
from Final
Fantasy VII. He looked like it, right? And he was a scientist on this fucking hospital. And apparently this nurse, I don't know what the fuck happened with plot wise with nurse, but they just were fucking. So that wasn't the gross thing, right? That wasn't like, oh man, no, it was the shit that this fucking Hojo looking ass did, dude. Really fucking disgusting stuff was he was like, I don't have lubricant, so let me grab fucking honey.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's like the opposite.
Dude, it was like, what the fuck? Dude, I can't tell you. People around us, the moment that shit happened, This girl on the fucking front end was like, yeah! And I'm like, you what the fucking pervert! I was God. Like, no, it wasn't like just like, yeah, like, oh my God, yeah. It was like, yeah! Like the fucking Mario thing. I'm like, dude, it's fucking gross!
Oh, I thought you were, when you said yeah, I was thinking you were about to say, it's like, fuck yeah! No, let's go!
Dude, it was like, dude, what the fuck, right? So I'm like, dude, I can't look at Honey in the Sand. That was pretty fucking gross. Well, that was hella disgusting, right? That wasn't the worst one. Then he shows this is the one that I refuse to ever fucking eat. And I'm gonna fuck you up because I'm gonna make you watch this shit. But it was so bad. I don't know how actually I don't even know if I want to look up, like, even try to search for that shit actually.
That'll be on your browser history.
The next one was even worse. Like, I'm not even joking you.
Uh-huh.
It was, so after that, he does, I
let's just say, you can't go to,
but, dude, it pisses me off, that fucking dip, dude. So, let me tell you, this is where it gets really bad, okay? I just want you guys to know, this is where it gets really, really bad. So, another scene happens, right?
Uh-huh.
And so, other than doing this traditional way, he does the other.
I wish I had a beeper button too. Like the longest pause goes.
He does the other way from behind. And he's like, fuck it. It doesn't feel right. So he grabs yogurt.
What? Is it just food? It's
just food. Right? And he's just still going. Right? God. And it's so fucking gross, right? He grabs mustard. Like ketchup, like he was like doing it on his fucking quote unquote hot dog, and it was just like so fucking gross, dude.
Oh my God!
And this is not the worst part, right?
It gets worse.
It gets worse.
Literally, you've said that for like 3 times.
This is the worst part about this, right? He finishes it, right? Well, obviously there's a leftover shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
He scoops this shit up with legitimate shit. So this looks like a fucking chocolate chip yogurt.
Oh, God.
And he fucking funnels it. And dude, it's food on crack. He funnels it and makes the fucking nurse drink it.
I feel like should be safe for Twitch at this point. I don't know how I feel about this.
I wanted to throw up, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. And then, you want to know why I wanted to throw up? Because everyone was clapping. Everyone was like, you sick fucks.
Oh my God.
You absolute sick fucks.
I can't believe that they clapped.
I can't believe they
did the stand up and everything.
Dude, I can't tell you. And then it was over. Our tour was over. And I cannot tell you how fast I ran through those fucking doors.
Yeah.
I legit pushed people out of my way.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking you. I was so disgusted. I honestly feel like I was going to throw up. I had the face of death on me.
You're not good, bud. Yeah, I figured. But like, here's the crazy thing about that story. So many people went to that panel. It was a lot of people in that room because they did not have enough chairs. They did not really have enough for standing room.
I found out that that's one of the more popular ones in the con. And I was like, how the fuck is that? God. Dude, the first thing that I said when I got out of that room is never again. Never again in my fucking life will I ever go to that panel, have anything associated with that kind of... I like fan service in animes, but fan service in anime is not fucking that. It's not that.
It's not your fetish.
It's not that, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking cute when you see like just boobs without anything else.
Yeah.
But fucking that was not it.
Yeah.
So
it's because like Gio, did you cry? It's okay if you did.
Dude, I felt like it's just I keep saying I'm never again. Never fucking again. Randy kept asking us.
Because, like, the thing is, you guys came up to me and just, like, I was like, what the hell happened to you guys? Because, like, you just had, all of you had the most disgusted look on your face. And, like, just, you did not look well, like, all of you. And, like, one of your friends was like, dude, I need a shower.
Yeah.
I need a shower so bad. Like, because it was like after that, everybody dispersed.
Yeah, we all dispersed. We all
except for me and you. We did
Yeah.
go to one more panel, but yeah.
So he kept asking us. Soul's like, so what happened? Like with the quote unquote expression of like, I'm sorry, but it was pure bullshit. Because he fucking wanted to go but didn't. God, dude, the fact that you didn't go is the fact that you brought us there and you weren't even there is what irks me the fucking most about this. He kept asking us. He's like, dude, what is it? What is it? I'm like, dude, I don't want to talk about it.
Sad thing is, this probably isn't the last time Soul's ever. Yeah.
Dude,
anybody that knows me personally, I do psychological torture.
It's just, he kept asking us, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, because nobody would talk about it.
No one
the
would
only
talk
thing
about it.
the only thing they would say is the last nurse call or something. That
Yeah.
was the last. That's like as far as I would get in the conversation. Yeah.
Because and then if anyone like talked a little more about it, we just told them, dude, stop.
Yeah,
just stop.
Don't want to relive it.
We just don't want to relive it.
Yeah.
So it was just like pure. It's just. Even now, like I'm feeling it in my body, it's just disgust. Like
after the podcast, he will take a shower.
Oh, dude, 100%, dude. It's just.
Now, if you subscribe to our Patreon channel, we'll bottle that up for you.
Fucking like Defon, no, God no. So there's a Twitcher that did that. It's so disgusting.
There's a lot of OnlyFans and Twitch people that like bottle up their like bath water.
Anyways, we're gonna
so spot of the day.
We're gonna step away from this conversation because I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just that what makes it suck, right? That Souls wasn't petrified like how we were.
No, I still have my innocence.
So he didn't see the shit that we saw. He didn't fucking understand the fact that we just went through probably, in my opinion, my 27 years of living, the worst fucking shit I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, man.
Like, hands down, the worst. I would never eat yogurt ever again in my life.
Hey, when's your birthday? I'll buy you some just kidding.
Dude, nah, I would never eat, like, yogurt ever again in my fucking life, dude.
Yeah.
So, he's just sitting there like, hey, buddy. You know?
All happy and smiling.
How happy it is, like.
Everything is awesome. The one time G was so near him.
So, like, he was just sitting there happy. He was just like, oh, how's it going, buddy? Oh, I'm having a good time.
Man, next year, Anime Detour, to prevent you to prevent me from dipping, you're just gonna, like, handcuff me to you.
Dude.
I'll be like, oh, no, I need a dip.
The fact that you've dipped so many times, and this is the one time where I saved your ass.
Yeah.
It's what sucks about it, dude. So he's like, oh my gosh, man. Let's go to another panel. I really want to go to this panel. I dead ass looked him in the eye.
But you wanted to go to this one too.
After the shit that I saw, I wanted to go home. I really wanted to just go home. And this fucking guy was like, yeah, I'll be there this time. I'm like, dude, no, you fucking won't.
Hey, we did that.
Which one was it?
It's the anime dating one.
Oh, God, that even makes it even worse, dude. I was already so vivid.
You're already so livid there, and then that one was a terrible panel. Like, they organized it so horribly.
Now, Happy Gem, I want you to listen to me out, right? Okay, I can't even, like, talk correctly because I'm so, like, already, like, reliving my, like, emotions of that day. We go to this dating panel. Right?
So shame on you.
Yeah, shame on you, shame on your cow, and whatever else Mushu says.
On your chicken.
Yeah, God, dude, fuck me. We go to this panel, and this panel is a dating show, basically.
Yeah, but it's not like what you kind of think
it's
it would
not
be.
what you think, how Soul said. It's not what you think it is, because what I thought it was just... Well, they kind of did it, but they did it really terribly.
Yeah.
Which was you pick a category, and Like, let's say, hypothetically speaking, one of the categories was just like, I can fix them.
Yeah, so you know, like in like TV shows, all this stuff that like if you're like into something, so like I can fix them, emo boys, goth girls, fat boys, all that kind of stuff, like dragons and
all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like all the quote unquote fetishes or like people like general categorizations.
Yeah.
Right? Like one of them was like mature women. Like obviously that's what it takes. Just categorize them.
Yep.
So what they easily could have fucking done is do that, and then they fucked around with their computer for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, so the panel like basically started late because what they had was they had a projector, but it was like off to the side. So they had to ask for permission to get it moved to the stage, and then like they got kind of denied, but then later on
they did it anyways.
But then like they had one of the like staff help them move it in eventually, but like this guy was not not really the smartest.
It wasn't professionally done.
Yeah.
The screen wasn't even necessary for the panel.
Yeah, that's
the issue.
Yeah,
right?
So like they spent so much time doing that, and then so with the screen they also had a projector, but like they try to make it flat and then angle it, but then they like it wasn't like pointing straight on there, so they like try to start putting things underneath.
Their geometry was terrible, honestly.
Yeah, so it just didn't work out, and like after they messed around with that for so long, they just decided it's like, okay, we don't need the screen, we'll just have them come up. So yeah.
So now let me tell you, this is already emotionally scarred, sort of anger, sort of disgust, mostly disgust. Gio, right?
Next to the guy that caused
guy who caused me all this fucking torture.
That I was the problem.
So you have me, who's this bottle of emotions of like everything's wrong in this world, to the guy sitting next to me, being like,
everything's great.
I could fix this projector issue, you know?
Yeah, I did say that.
I can fix. All I think in my head during this time is like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, that's all I thought in my head. And it's not even like toward anger towards you. It's just like,
you just can't. Right?
I can't right now.
I just can't cope.
So then they started off, right? And it's just like the first one was a super generic one of like, she could kill you, right? And
I thought it was I could fix them.
Oh, was it I fixed them first?
I think I could fix them.
Okay, it was I could fix them first, right?
Yeah.
So they show 3 characters.
Well, okay, hold on. So basically how it goes is like they get one person. They come up. They look at the computer because the projector is broken. They choose a category, which is the one I can fix them. And then they go in front, take a seat where they're not able to see the projector because the projector kind of works. You can kind of see what they're going to do. And then they will choose 3 people from the audience to embody these 3 characters.
That sounds like a genius idea, right? Sounds amazing.
If you actually had good voice actors.
It sounds like amazing if the people who volunteered knew the fucking characters.
Yeah, that was the main problem. They were like trying to voice people that they did not know anything about.
So,
man, I hope someone animates this story.
Yeah, so do I.
It's just I just like to imagine the animation for it. It's like, hey, you guys want to go to the panel? Zooms in my face with the most evil smile imaginable.
Dude, you see us in the trenches.
I sent you guys the war.
And obviously I'm just fucking...
Hey, I made you guys men.
I would have been happier if you would have fucking had, like, I successfully talked to a woman. You didn't! So you fucked that up too.
I had 2 ties. So, really, when you guys were at the panel, there's one girl that was gonna maybe talk to me because like I kind of heard from a distance is like, oh, he's kind of my type, and I was like,
fucking fumbling the bag while everyone else was fumbling the Dragon Balls. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you. Anyways, back to this story. Yeah. So they invited 3 characters that I could fix them. One of them was from the pink hair chick. Pink. The one that's a fucking yandere that kills everyone. The pink hair chick, short hair. Happy Gem. See if you know this one I'm talking about. Really, like, don't put your dick in crazy, girl.
Was she pink hair? I thought it was like.
There's 3 of them. So.
I thought it was a Kami kill or not the.
That's a different one.
Yeah,
that's a different one.
Because on the left it was the.
No, it was the 3 of them. So the first
yeah. But
because it was the girl from the Devilman, the pink hair girl chick, Denki, I think her name is.
no, it was Zero, isn't it?
No, it was not.
I thought her name was Zero. No. I don't think it was her because I thought it was the guy from Full Metal Alchemist, or is that a different one?
That's a different one.
Okay.
No, you're right. Yeah, no, I apologize. You're right. I'm thinking of a different one. I apologize.
Yeah.
You are right because it was, so it was a girl that got,
Yeah, the girl chose the one
right.
I could fix.
I could fix them.
Yeah.
So the first one was from Full Metal Alchemist, the father.
Yeah. So the guy, if
Right.
you haven't watched Full Metal Alchemist,
The most hated person in the fucking Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, it's the guy that did the dog.
The dog and her daughter. That's all I'm gonna say about
it. Yeah,
it.
that's it.
The second one was, oh god, dude.
It's that blue-haired girl, from.
Oh, Akane got killed.
Yeah.
Oh, the blue Esdeath or something like that.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, Esdeath, and then the other one was Denki from I think her name is Denki.
See, that was the one I didn't know.
Oh, from Devilman, Chainsaw Devilman, whatever.
Devilman, probably. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, right. Fuck the father,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
Right. So you understand the hatred of this, right?
Yeah. So it's like, can you fix these three
Can you
people?
fix this, right? But you, right? You're trying to get the girl or the person who chose for you to date them, right?
Yeah, the people that have to buy these characters.
I bought them, and you're trying to get them to like choose you.
Yeah, and the girl will then ask them, like, was it 2 rounds of questions? Or
2 rounds of questions, right? So you would think to yourself, oh, this would be really funny if I can convince her to want to date the guy who, the Full Metal Alchemist father.
Yeah, because that would be literally the worst
worst situation, right?
Yeah.
But you're trying to trick her into like thinking he's a good guy.
Yeah.
These fucking terrible people didn't do a good job.
Like the father, he knew of it. Like that guy knew of it. The second person kind of knew of it too.
Yeah. The third one didn't know anything.
He didn't know anything about that character. Like it sucked.
So
and also they didn't
the
really.
questions.
They just talked in their normal voices too.
Yeah, the questions were so bad.
They were very generic.
Because so you let me ask you this, Happy Gem. If you know the categories, I can fix them, right?
Yeah.
If you know that they're trying to get you to date them, right? Mm-hmm. But you know that like if the categories I can fix them, there's something fucking wrong with them, right?
Yeah.
So would your first question be, what would you take me on a dinner for? Or that was one of the questions she asked. Or would you ask them, what is your professional idea of a good, like, world that you want to live in?
Yeah, so basically, they asked the very generic questions when it could have been more specific because we know it's going to be like anime or certain characters and all that
like,
stuff.
Like, that's what it is.
Or like what character from what world they live in and stuff like that.
So,
because like, I want to say there was one question is like, what's your favorite animal? What the hell is that going to let you know?
Yeah, dude, what's that going to do with anything, right?
Yeah.
So it's just stupid fucking questions.
Yeah, because I think it was that one. Because like the Magi Got Killed one, like he had a good response on it saying that it's like anything that's a predator. So I was like, that was actually good.
Right?
Yeah.
So this girl asked, and this would really start the start of my agitation even getting worse and worse.
Mm-hmm.
Was the first question was just like, what would you take me on a date? And none of the characters, like, you can think of, like, their personality-wise, right?
Yeah.
So let's take the father, for example. Because the father had a terrible fucking excuse.
Yeah.
The father said, I'll just take you to a fancy restaurant. Something stupid. Something that doesn't even relate to the fucking father from...
He did say that, didn't he?
Yeah. From the Full Metal Alchemist. What I would have said if I was in that situation was, I would have brought you to my home, showed you my daughter and dog, and had a family dinner of a combination of...
That might have been a little bit on the nose.
You know what I mean? But you're trying to tell them, like...
See, my thing, if I was the father, I'd be like, I would probably take you to a buffet where we can mix and match all kinds of food and drinks together.
Yeah, see? Fuck you, by the way. That's pretty good. Right, so it'd be shit like that.
Yeah.
And all these fucking questions are god awful, dude. Like, there's just... Because it sucked. And so then one of the ones where they asked a really good question. It was to the person that didn't know the anime, and it pissed me off. So this was a different conversation on a different like date, which was, it was a guy who it was a girl. The same one. I apologize. I'm sorry. I didn't think myself. The second question that she asked Esdeath from Akame Got Kill was, how would you treat me if I was your girl? If I was your lover? And was this one of the worst cons you went to?
I wouldn't say it's for me. It was a better one because again, last few years I've been struggling.
This is the most
traumatizing. I said the most traumatizing.
This is the most traumatizing one that I've been to.
Yeah,
it's because of this fucker next to me.
Hey, watch me on YouTube.
Just complete fuck. So
you want psychological damage? I will do that for you.
They asked Esdeath, like, oh, how'd you doing? I love her, whatever. And she doesn't know the fucking anime. So she's like, says something really dumb that's not even Esdeath's
It didn't
character.
pertain anything. Like, it was no confidence because that character is, like, super aggressive and confident.
Yeah.
But, like, the person
did no confidence whatsoever.
Yeah, no confidence. Didn't really act. They just talked in their normal voice.
Dude, and it's just, all right.
Yeah.
So now on to the next one, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then we started to realize the host was like, oh, I recognize you from my last panel. So he chooses
he
that
kept
person.
on choosing people that he realized and all that stuff.
Right? So it kept getting worse and worse. So they kept doing like dorky Hispanos. Like,
yeah, so like
fucks.
well, it was dumb people, but they were like really like buff,
like Kronk, basically.
Yeah, which Kronk was one of them,
Yeah.
and it was Goku, and I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't even matter because they said so bad things. If you are fucking Goku, and the girl asked you, is like, hey, what kind of education do you have? This guy said, oh, I never had education, right? I'm like,
no, I don't think that was it because they literally, I thought it was, what was your favorite class in school? And then he said lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said lunch. Your favorite class in school, you're Goku. Favorite class in school, you would ask, and this is what I would say, I never went to school. Mm-hmm. Right? So you're like, oh, I never went to school, but you say something similar. Oh, I've done martial arts. Or you act stupid.
I explored the world. I trained.
Right? Or you can act stupid and just say, does gym count?
Another thing would have been just like, what is school?
Yeah, like what is school? Like, what is the school thing?
Is it like a martial arts school where you learned how to
right.
fight?
So it was like that. So you could have done something super.
Yeah.
The Kronk guy.
God, the Kronk guy pissed me off because I was like, I could do Kronk.
Right, the Kronk, and then this girl asked the dumbest of fucking questions, dude. And she's like,
if you could time travel, would you go to like past or future?
Yeah. What does that have to do with a fucking dumbass? Like, if you know that there's not like Kronk's answer to this,
I didn't understand.
Because he said, "Oh, I will go back to my previous boss and help her better with her task."
I mean, I get what he was going with, but it wasn't great.
What Kronk could have easily said, if you know Kronk, if I go past the future, I will go to the past so I can get the thumbs up from Papa.
Oh, that was a good one. That would have been a really good one, actually. Because what I was thinking was more of this, like, I would go to the future and have all my baked goods, or because he cooks a lot, right?
Yeah, he cooks.
Yeah, so then it'd be done.
Yeah, so, yeah, it was literally like, I can go back in time so I can get that thumbs up from Papa on my house on the hill.
Yeah.
Like, because he says it.
Yeah.
Like, he wants that.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean? That's a legitimate answer. And now we're like, oh, you really family, you want the thumbs up. That's really cool. I like that. No, this fucker was just like, oh, yeah, I'm like, dude.
Like, I understand, like, Krunk didn't hate his boss, but, like, he didn't really care.
Yeah, he didn't care.
That much.
And it's just like...
Yeah. Because,
So-
like, what he cares about is cooking. I would have...
Right?
Totally got
So...
God, I really wish I got that one. Because, I don't remember what the third one is, but
Yeah.
it didn't matter.
It didn't matter because we left.
Well, yeah. Well, actually, they were getting the next set, but like I told you, I was like, well, I'm gonna dip. The trademarked Souls thing.
Yes, trademark Souls days. I'm a dip. I literally said if he doesn't choose me, because I've been raising my hand every single fucking
And you're
time.
like a front row too.
I was in the front fucking row. He chose. This is where I truly left. He chose the same person again.
Yeah, it's just like because like one's like, I need my redemption. Okay, come on back up here.
Yeah.
It's like, really? He did such a crap job last time.
And
then they like we did watch a little bit of it because they did a crap job again.
Yeah.
First did gambling, then failed at bingo to Souls, failed at being a father, and Souls killing your false son with his call. Souls traumatic.
Yeah, so had fun. Yeah,
She was like,
I told you.
And a terrible anime. Yeah, Souls had fun. I did have fun. It was great. It was still one more day, too.
Dude, this is on a fucking Saturday. I was so mad, and I'm in the process of actually making a better.
You were so heated, like, because the thing is, you wanted to do your own anime dating show thing, which eventually
we're probably gonna do it because
we're
I'm
gonna
already
do
halfway done with making it.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah.
realize you were working on it because, like, I would love to do that, but also we need more mics to do that. Or if we do it on Discord, it'd be a lot better. Actually,
So I'm gonna figure this out, and I'm gonna make it so much better, and I'm gonna have it to where we do like chat participation too.
oh, that'd be good.
So I'm gonna give you like a rundown of my idea, and I just want to bounce it off with you two. So instead of that god for awful what I explained to you, it's gonna have somewhat of the same premise of it. Is there's multiple categories of waifus, or if husbandos, if you want husbandos.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're gonna have you ask questions. So with the chat participation, we're gonna choose someone from chat and like, hey chat, as a group or as one individual, we're gonna have you choose a category.
More than likely, it's just gonna be Happy Gem over and over.
So that'd be one of them. Then we can go off. We'll all be taking turns on this stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
So we're all gonna. Happy Jim's not gonna know the characters, but we will. Right?
Yeah.
So then we're gonna try to explain to have Happy Jim or chat show us like, hey, this is what's gonna be. This is the different part. Is we're gonna actually have good answers, and we're gonna have good fucking questions.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if they ask like a terrible like generic question, I'm gonna say if you know the topic, ask a topic related question.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a good time. That's what I feel like.
That'll be good. It'll be a lot of
I
fun.
was so vivid, dude. I was so unbelievable.
Dude, you were so bad because you literally wanted to do it at the next stream, but it's like, bro, I ain't ready, Red. I don't even have everything ready.
Dude, I was so pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't really. I think all we did was that. Okay, so yeah, after that terrible thing, we went back to our rooms. You probably went to bed right away.
I went to bed. I went
Yeah.
to bed angry. Angry.
Which is funny because my brothers were just down in the lobby area, so we talked to them for a little bit. And here's the thing, Gio, you want to talk about the first time you went to Anime Detour with me? How I ruined that one for you? Because I got the reverse of it.
Oh, you guys ready for this? So the first time, this is the second time I've ever been to Anime Detour.
Yeah.
And this is the first time that I invited Souls. So this was years ago, like 5 years ago now, maybe?
It might be five
Five,
because
4
when
years
COVID
ago.
hit, we did miss one. I think.
Yeah, because they canceled it.
Yeah.
So
they did.
This is Souls was with us, and this was back when I was still in college. So we had a really good deal on a hotel room.
Mm-hmm. And it was at the convention.
And it was actually at the convention. So it was
I don't know
good.
if we said that before, but before we would have to stay at hotels
across.
Across. It's like not that far away, not that bad of a walk.
Right.
But it is a little bit annoying and inconvenient.
So Souls joins us, whatever.
Have you just sigh what happened?
So we go, and this is on a Friday night. And Souls was just like, dude, I'm a dip. I should have fucking like. This is the start of his dipping because his first.
Well, okay.
experience.
Well, the thing is, I had a bloody nose.
He dipped for no reason.
No, I had a bloody. Like literally, we were all in the hallway. We just got done with the panel, and then someone said, "It's like, hey, Souls, you're bleeding." I was like, "What?" And then I touched my face. I was like, "Oh, I think my body's shutting down. I think I need to take a nap." So I got your car key.
Yeah, right.
Or not car key, but like
My
the key to the
car,
room,
card room.
For the room. Yeah.
So I told him, keep your phone on you, so that we can just call you and you can open the door for us, because that was the only one that we had.
Yeah.
Because the other one went to another buddy of ours.
Yeah.
So we go, like, I think 3-4 hours go by.
Yeah. I was past that.
And
there's other things too.
So we're all going like, all right, dude, let's call Souls. We're gonna like, hey, let him know that we're on our way back to the hotel room. Call them, doesn't answer. Like, okay, that's weird. So he must be in the shower or something. And we knock at the door. Nothing. No sound whatsoever. Nothing at all. All right, knock on the door. Pound on the door. Potentially punching this door. Making a really loud noise.
I see where this is going.
Really loud noise. Mind you, this is like like a couple hours after the fact.
Yeah.
Right? Our neighbor heard the door knocking and thought it was from their door.
Yeah.
And you're like, what's going on? Like, oh, I think our guy has a door. He has a door key, but he's not fucking answering our door.
Yeah.
I'm calling him consistently, right?
Yep. I missed a lot of calls. Yeah.
There's 15 calls.
Yeah.
And this is the part that really irks me the most. Right? So it was like I was in school, right?
Yeah.
So we had to talk to like the group leader, quote unquote, to get the other key door for our thing, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh no, well the other two guys that you were in the room with, they have it. I don't have their numbers."
Oh.
Right? We have no way of contacting these two guys.
God, Souls, you're terrible. No longer friends.
So there's no way of contacting, right? Mm-hmm. And this is way late at night, so I can't even go to the front desk. Mm-hmm. So they're like, yes, you're going to have to, hopefully your buddy wakes up.
Yeah.
Because we all figured, yeah, he's asleep.
Yeah.
We're legit, I'm starting to get angry.
Yeah, you were visibly angry.
And I'm like, Souls, answer the fucking door. And we kept knocking, pounding, calling, all these fucking noises, right?
Yeah.
This guy told me he's a light sleeper. It's full of shit. It's full of fucking shit that he's a light sleeper.
I do have my side of the story, but keep going.
This is like an hour of us sitting outside our room. Because we couldn't get fucking in. So me and my friend were literally just sitting in front of the door, just like texting. Like, where is everyone at? The two guys, I think, or no, I don't know if you even opened the door. I don't think you did.
He's a log.
Because two guys that had our key door were like, "Oh, what are you guys sitting out here for?" We're like, "Can you just get us in? Like, I don't want to talk to you. Just get us in this fucking room."
Yeah.
He like, does it? Yeah, there you go. I'm like, "Give me the key."
Yeah.
Give me the key. Like, no, but give me the fucking key.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
So now let me tell you how this hotel room is structured.
Well, wait, can I tell it? Because it kind of puts more context for me.
All right, fine.
Okay. So, here's my side of the story. So the night before, we drove up to there and everything. Yeah, just around the corner. So it's just the Randy show now. So we drive up to the. So I don't actually go to the school that Gio went to, but he had something where it's like, okay, let's all just sleep at the school that he's going to. They got a buddy that has we could sleep in their room. They would be up all night talking shit, and while everybody's trying to sleep, and that annoyed the shit, which I think that's why my body was kind of shutting down, because I didn't have sleep.
I even called them out that day.
Yeah, you called them out. It's like, hey, we're trying to sleep. And they're like, oh, yeah, sorry. Oh no, they didn't even say sorry. They were just like, okay. And then they started to talk shit about you.
Did they really?
Yeah, they're like, yeah, I'm gonna stay up all night. I don't care. This is like, we're gonna keep talking. It's like, oh my god. So that whole thing is, so that's why my body was shutting down. That's why I got maybe a nosebleed, or maybe I saw a hot chick or something. I don't know. But so I go to the room, and right as I get to the room, I did not know there is some political war going in with the anime club.
There was a political war going on.
Yeah.
I had zero part of it because all I was using them for was for the anime detours.
Yeah, and like I just didn't understand because again I did come over.
Yeah, there was legit politics.
Yeah, and then just like because I get in the room and one of the guys in there is like, oh hey, so how the room is structured is you have your door, it goes into a living room, and then there's like a little hallway that goes to the bathroom, but then there's another door to the bedroom. I was sleeping in the bedroom because I like my body was basically shutting down, and originally I was gonna leave the political war. Yeah, we'll get to it.
There's a political war that happened there, dude.
Yeah, so basically, in the bedroom, I was originally gonna leave that last door open so I could hear for you to knock, because then I could hear stuff and all that stuff, and basically the guy that was in that room, he's like, you might want to shut your door. He's like, why? I mean I need to listen for the door just in case. Well, there's gonna be a lot of yelling and shouting and all that stuff on the next door. Why? What's going on? Well, there's just things aren't going too well, and there's a power struggle. Basically,
Dude, it was dude.
Like, I don't understand. It's like, it's an anime club. Like, I don't understand.
So, now I'm gonna get some retrospect on the political war. The part that I only know, so I don't know everything about it.
Yeah.
Was just there was the president, and then there was vice president, secretary, treasurer, all that shit, right?
Yeah, just kind of like the normal government.
Your normal government body, and this is in a college sense too. So like people were taking it very.
Yeah, it was a college that you went to, and
so
yeah.
Oh. What they didn't like the president, apparently.
Yeah.
They didn't like what he was doing, whatever. So they did a legit revolt to the president.
Yeah, they tried to do a coup.
They coup d'etat, basically. But the president had backup with the people and the other that were just members of the club that weren't
he was just buddies with it, so it was trying to back up his side.
So all this shit was happening. So then people were talking mad shit about each other and whatnot. All this shit's happening on a fucking anime detour or whatever.
And the thing is, we went there and it was just me, you, one of your friends, and then one other guy.
Random guy that
he was a little weird though.
That he joined us because he didn't want anything to do with the political war.
Yeah.
Because we were cool.
We were cool. We were just kind of doing our own things. We didn't want to touch that.
Right. And then there was a couple other members that we hanged out with time to time, like Laura. And then it was just weird. That whole political... Then it blew up literally Friday night, which was...
Yeah, and that's when the night, I was trying to sleep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I had to shut the other door. So that's why I couldn't hear the knock. That's my defense, is I couldn't hear the... But I have no defense on the phone thing. The phone thing was my mistake.
He legitimately was on the other side of the door. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
It's two doors.
The phone was on his fucking ear.
Yeah. See, that's the thing I don't get why I didn't...
It was on his fucking ear. So he's laying down, on his back, and the phone is literally on his
right next
ear.
to it, yeah.
And I'm looking at him, dude, with pure anger.
Yeah.
I don't know how I did to wake you up. I don't know if I kicked you up or if I just yelled at you. There was something that I did.
No, weirdly enough, it was you guys opening the door, because that's when I was getting up, and then right as I was about to open the door, you opened the door. I was like, oh hey, what's happening? Oh yeah, you have a key, right? He was like, yeah,
give me it.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my bad. And then again, they had some weird political war where it's just they were trying to get the president off the thing.
Yeah, dude. So
yeah. So
I didn't care about it. All I cared about was giving my fucking car key back from Souls.
Yeah.
And just telling him, I thought you were a light sleeper, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. And then my defense was the door, but then again, I don't know what happened with the phone.
So it was like, check your phone, buddy.
Yeah, there's a lot of missed calls.
15 multiple messages and shit.
It was like, oh. Yeah.
And each one was progressively more like passive.
Oh, yeah.
It went from like sort of passive aggressive to
it wasn't really like passive. It was just anger because it started getting capitalized and stuff. So,
started getting longer. It started being like one word sentences.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, open, send, 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 send. Fucking multiple times door.
I was gonna say, I remember door.
So like it was just multiple, and it just like I lay in bed and I was like, I'm going to fucking bed.
Yeah.
And this guy, you made a sly comment. I don't know if you remember this or not.
I don't.
He was like, "Oh, dude."
His ear, the derp.
So I'm like, I'm going to bed, whatever. And so like, oh. Are you guys hungry? I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, I did make that. I totally did make that comment.
I was
did.
like, shut up. Just fuck you. I just wanted to go to bed. So fucking bad.
Yeah. So yeah, the reason why we bring this up is because this year's Anime Detour, my car key, my key to my room must have fell out of my pocket or something because I didn't have it on me. So I knew Matt was in there. I mean, my cousin. Sorry. Just dox him. So me and my brothers were outside the door. We're just knocking. It's like, hey, come on, answer the door. We know you're in there. We call him. He doesn't pick up. We knock the door. We call him back. Keep going back and forth. And then he answers the phone. It's like, hello? It's like, hey, I left my key. Can you open the door? Okay. So he hangs up. We're still waiting there. And then it was just like, come on. And I knock on the door again. My hand hurts from knocking on the door. It's like, he answered the phone. So I called him again. It's like, hey, answer the door. And then I'm like, oh my God, this is what Jim. I understand why he was so mad now.
I was pissed.
Yeah, I totally get it. So he's like, answer the phone. He's like, oh, that's what you meant. So then he finally answers the door. And like, I felt bad for him. Karma. Yeah.
Karma's a bitch.
Yeah, it was definitely karma. And then, yeah, so like, I felt bad for that. And then the thing is, like, my brothers then decided to stay in my room for a little bit while he's trying to sleep too. Because my brother was on this boat of like, try these weird candies. They don't taste good.
They did not taste good.
Yeah, so we did that. And then they fed me their leftover Korean food, which was okay. Yeah. So yeah. And then just hung out in my room for a little bit.
Karma,
yeah.
Karma right there.
All right. We got one more day to get
through. The only notable thing on Sunday was just a charity for me.
Yeah, I think
that was the only.
We just did vendor rooms.
We just looked at vendors. I just did more gacha, but I already talked about my entire.
Oh no, you couldn't do gacha. You did the backpack. Gacha?
I did the backpack gacha.
Yeah, because the place that you wanted to go for gacha sold out. Literally, they had a wall of boxes of gacha and behind the table, and they sold out.
Fucking suck. I want more gacha. Yeah. Honest to God, gacha's the best. So I full on gacha.
Yeah.
So,
see that?
The only notable thing is now the charity auction. So, I want you guys to understand my gacha personality and now in an auction sense. So, I was willing to drop money. I was full on ready to drop money.
And it goes to charity, so it
wasn't that bad. It was for charity, right?
Yeah.
There's a few things that I had no care for, which was like some weird drawings, some like really.
Yeah, so what they had a panel where like some voice actors made some weird drawings.
Yeah.
No, my bad, wrong thing. They had some people from Artist Alley just draw the most cursed images in anime as they could.
Yeah. And they were selling it, so I didn't care about that.
Yeah.
But they had a Studio Ghibli clock that you could only get from Japan. From the actual Studio Ghibli park.
Yeah.
That's the only place you can get it.
Yeah.
And they had one right there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, dude, I want that. I want that so fucking bad.
Yeah.
Right? So they finally start that auction. And it starts super fucking cheap, like $50.
Yeah.
So you're like, 50. I'm like, dude, fuck, hell yeah. 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95. And so it started going like by fives or whatever. And I jumped it. I was like, all right, bet. 175. Then all of a sudden, to my fucking right, you would think it'd be souls, right? But it's some like people behind us. 2 girl couples start like 180. I looked at them like, all right, cool. I'll fucking do this. I'll fight you. So 190. I'm like 225. And they're like 230. I'm like, what the fuck? So we kept going, more and more and more. Then it hit like 275.
Betzels didn't understand at first since he hadn't watched it.
Yeah, you had no idea, dude. I want to explain this clock real quick before I go forward with the story. So this Studio Ghibli clock was it was on a bus. It was my friend Totoro sitting there holding a little clock that shows the actual time, and then it was just a bench. It was just the cutest little fucking thing in the world. It had a little post stand and everything, and then so you had there, right? And then you had the girl from
Was it Kiki?
yeah, Kiki. And
Yeah,
so
Kiki delivery service.
yeah, and so they were sitting there on the bench. So everyone was like, every like main Studio Ghibli was sitting on the fucking bench.
It's super adorable.
It's super adorable, and you had Totoro holding the clock that told you the time.
Yeah.
I fucking loved it, dude.
Yeah.
It was so fucking cool. So I yelled 275. These girls fucking 280. I couldn't justify spending over $300 for this. And they yelled $300.
Yeah, but here's another thing too, because I think it was that one, because like you were still trying to figure it out. My cousin offered to say is like, hey, I'll spot you some money, but the thing is, the guy that was doing the auction was counting down on you, and you didn't realize it. And then you tried to make a bid afterwards.
Yeah.
He closed it, but he did open it up again for you.
Oh, they?
Yeah, but then they bid you up again.
Yeah, dude. And it sucked. It was one person versus a fucking couple. So they had 2 people for my money.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's some bullshit. So I couldn't justify spending $300 on a clock. As much as I love Studio Ghibli, as much as I would have loved to fucking have that, it's not worth $300.
Do you want to talk about, because Studio Ghibli has been a curse for you at the auctions that we've had?
Yeah, I never purchased any Studio Ghibli stuff because I've always been outbidded. So now we're gonna talk about last year. So there was legitimate movie.
It wasn't last year, actually. It was the year before.
Year before.
Yeah, because they didn't have the charity auction. This was the year that was coming back.
So they had legitimate from Japan back in 1990s legit movie posters from Japan's premiere.
Yep. It was also in their office and stuff.
It had in their office. It was perfectly like beautifully framed. It's just like perfect condition. And so I was like, oh my god, I need that. It was Spirited Away. It was My Friend Totoro, and then it was the Kiki Delivery Service.
Yeah, the most popular ones.
The 3 ones.
Yeah.
And I was like, pedestal. They were on a god set.
Just watching and understanding nothing.
So
just smile.
He didn't understand this, right? So he wasn't understanding why I was gushing over this shit. I was.
Well, the thing is, you were gushing off of it. My cousin was gushing off of it. It was literally everyone in our group,
gushing
but
over
me.
Yeah, and you were like, dude.
I didn't even bid on it.
No, because you were like, it's just a poster, and I wanted this fucking.
Well, like I didn't say it was just a poster because I thought it was. No. I think I did say it was just a poster.
Yeah.
But then the lady, super cool lady, like she was really cool to hang out with. She was explaining what the whole item actually was.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You thought it was just a fucking poster. No.
Hey,
it
sorry.
was a legit
I'm
premiere. It was so fucking beautiful, dude. And they start the auction, right? I didn't win this one because I didn't realize the person that I was fighting against was fucking Soul's cousin.
Yeah, we both chose Geo Trump. So like this auction is not like your normal auction where you just like they put it up and then you put a number up and say how much you want. This one is actually called a silent auction. You had literally to walk around, write a number down, and then put your name down. and then the next person would see how much you bid, and then they would cross it out and then put their number and their name. So you had to constantly check it.
Right? I put down for these 3 movie posters $250 for these posters.
Yeah.
I put that in 2 minutes before the auction ended. Right? I went to grab water. And all my friends around me are like fucking with me. Like, oh, we're going to sign over or whatever. None of them went over there to do it. And the girl that was helping, that was like having fun with us, was like doing the same thing.
Souls during Gio's day with his family.
So, and they were like doing whatever, right? And so, they, I didn't realize this. So then they were like, oh, I'll do whatever. So they looked over last time. I lost track of his cousin. Completely lost track of him because we're all just having a good time.
Yeah.
When they announced who fucking won,
you thought it was you?
I literally started to get up from the chair to go get it. And the bid, this is what pissed me off, $251.
I forgot it was a $1.
It was a $1 thing.
Yeah.
And they're like, it was
Soul's cousin.
cousin. And I cannot explain the amount. Dude, if it was in anime sense, fire eyes and a volcano blowing up behind me.
See,
how angry I actually, like, I was like, you slut of a human being. I said every name in the fucking book because you stole this from me.
Well, the thing is, you actually were getting this for your sister, I thought, too. Oh,
I was buying this for my kid's sister, who's adores Studio Ghibli's more than even I do. And you know what makes this worse? What makes this so much worse? I found out this year he hasn't even set it up yet.
Yeah.
It's still sitting there.
Like, I understand why he hasn't set it up, just because he hasn't had any frames or anything, but also at the same time, I would be more worried about his cats.
I've lost Studio Ghibli the premiere from Japan posters. Yeah. I lost a Studio Parks fucking clock. I've also lost some Studio Ghibli's DVD sets that were on sales. Lost that too. Studio Ghibli has evaded me as much as Souls has evaded watching the fucking shows.
Because it's just that popular, man, and I just can't join in that mainstream.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm a hipster.
So, it sucks, dude. And then, one of the worst ones that personally for me, like, it hurt me the most was when you're at the artist gallery, or not the dealer's room, and they have, like, a really cool fucking Studio Ghibli over sweatshirt.
Oh, I think I do remember that. Yeah.
And they don't have your fucking size.
You were so heartbroken about that.
Like, I was like, dude, you have anything bigger? Like, you have bigger ones? I can wear, like, over, like, I don't give a fuck if it's, like, overly big.
Yeah.
They're like, no, all those are sold. All we have are the ones that are too small for you. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me, dude?
This is not watching it made your life work.
What sucks about it, I've made a lot of comments about Studio, or I reference Studio Ghibli stuff. Go over his head every single time.
Yeah. I just, like, go,
Every time. It goes over his head every single fucking time. And it sucks. It generally does suck.
If it makes you feel better, I did watch one Studio Ghibli movie, but it's the one that
it's the worst one.
It's like second to worst one, and the one that nobody has seen. It wasn't even written by them. I think it was written by somebody else too.
It sucked. Like, it was just one of those things where. So I've lost that in in all of my studio auction stuff. I tried so hard.
Did you get anything that year?
No, because you wanna know what else happened that fucking year? I also got outbidded again. So that entire year, I was gonna drop, I think, $1,500. Mm-hmm. I even put down $800 and some odd dollars for. You would think I would have won with $800, right? You would have thought in your mindset, oh yeah, $800 for a Sword Art Online complete edition.
Oh yeah, they did.
DVD set from season 1 all the way to the newest one that was on air during the time. Mm-hmm. Then they had a voice actor, Sherman Lee, who had a signed Asuma figure of 1 of 10 that's ever been made. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yep.
It's like, oh, damn. And then they made it even better during the auction. And this is what pissed me off. During the fucking auction, she's like, I'll make it even better. I'll sign every single one of these.
Oh, yeah. She did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then it turned to the real auction part for that one.
Yeah, right? So then it's like, I'll sign every single one of these. And then you can have a photo with me showing your collection. And they added a goddamn awesome... no, they added Yui's necklace.
This is Buddy suffering, not getting anything.
Dude, right? So, they added Yui's necklace, her tear, the tear necklace.
Yeah.
They had it, and so they put it on there. And they're like, yeah, here's Yui's necklace. It shit went from me getting a guarantee to this being a fucking $1,500 bet.
Was it 15? I thought it was 2.
Oh, was it $1,200?
No, like $2,000.
Oh, was it 2? It might have been $2,000.
Yeah.
Because, oh yeah, I think it was $2,000 because
Yeah.
I think I ended up like telling myself, I yelled $1,500
Because you tried to thought maybe a credit card or something.
and everyone looked around, like my friends.
Yeah.
Were like, $1,500? That's all I brought for the auctions.
Yeah.
And I was gonna dump it all for one fucking thing.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'm like, $1,500. I jumped this bitch $500 from the last thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can win this. And this guy behind me did $1,600, and I was like, no fucking way.
And then another person.
And then another person did like 17, and so it went to like $2,000.
Yeah.
And the Sharon Lee person is like, I'll make it even better since you're spending $2,000.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she did make that comment. Yeah.
She's like, since you're spending $2,000, I'm gonna make it even better. She FaceTimed the voice actor for Kirito.
Mm-hmm.
And was like, hey, do me a favor. Do a signature on like one of your Kirito stuff, and then we'll send it to this guy's address.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, the more she kept bringing it up, the more I was like, I wish I had money.
Yeah. How much do I have to kill a person for this?
Because I was already bringing $1,500, and I honest to God, complicated bringing my credit card involved in it.
Yeah.
I generally did.
Yeah.
But if I did, I would have been so much fucking financial trouble for like a while.
Yeah.
Man, even bringing that memory
The thing
back.
is, it's funny. It's like not even that convention. We still so that was like a past convention auction. But now let's go back to our actual convention.
Oh yeah.
It was a smaller one because they did have to get rid of it because they couldn't get enough
Dude,
donations.
right, dude? It sucks.
Yeah. So yeah, they had like cursed drawings and stuff, and like nothing really that exciting, except they did have 2 of them that was really cool, which was all paid trips to Japan.
Yup.
Which that guy won it hands down because they started the bid at what, $4,000 or $3,000, but he like put it up to $4,000 to help charity.
So it was $3,000. I actually had the money to do it.
I contemplated it as well.
I had the money for it. So here's the thing. The moment he said it was just for one, killed any motivation for me getting it. Because I do not want to go to a foreign country by myself for a month.
Yeah, because you don't know the language.
I don't know the language. I don't know any of that stuff.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So if there was 2, at least I would have had a companion who I could actually talk to and enjoy everything with.
Yeah.
The thing that he said afterwards, though, pissed me off. Do you remember?
Who?
The guy who was doing the auction? He failed to inform us that, oh yeah, you also get to go to Studio fucking Park.
Yeah, he did say that afterwards.
Yeah.
I do remember him saying Studio Park. It's like,
So
that'd be cool.
he failed to tell us, like, oh yeah, during the month you're there, you get to have VIP tickets to Studio Ghibli Park.
I don't know if it was VIP though.
Oh, wasn't that
it
VIP?
was just tickets.
Or just tickets to the park, which is even like hard to fucking get.
Yeah. So.
And I was like, dude, fuck you.
Yeah.
If you would have told me in Studio Ghibli Park, I would have bought the fucking
Well, it's
Kalak at actual Studio Ghibli.
See, the thing is,
dude.
See, the thing is, Gio, you know why he failed to mention that? Because it's you and Studio Ghibli.
Yeah, right.
It has to
That's
avoid
why
you.
It's like a love.
It's like water and oil. They don't mix.
It's like a love that can never come true. You
Yeah.
know? It's like I grew a flower in a dream. You know.
Yeah.
So he failed to fucking inform us about Studio Ghibli Park, and I was tilted.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, fuck, man. And then There was a couple other really cool ones.
They did have also another trip full paid in just the United States to LA. And the thing about it was that one's really cool because you would have to pay money though. So you it's paid to get there in a hotel for a week. You get to go to a sake shop and stuff. But also, literally the week after is also Anime Expo.
Yeah.
So you could just stay there.
Yeah, you could stay longer, and you
just had to pay out though.
You just have to do a little payout for Studio Ghibli.
Geo is a terrible look at Studio Ghibli stuff.
Dude, I do, man. It's what sucks about it is that Studio Ghibli is such a loved thing that people are willing to spend more money on it than I am.
Because that is very true. Yeah,
that I had to be financially responsible for paying rent.
Or just live.
Like it sucks, dude.
Yeah. So those were the two big ones on the trip or at the auction. I did get like a signed poster from the rock group from the Korean one that did the show, but unfortunately I didn't go to the show.
Well, you have their signatures now.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, I thought someone would have bid me up. I just was like, God damn, I feel like that's worth more than $150. Yeah. Apparently not.
So I did buy one thing.
Yeah.
Which was a certain magical index. So if you ever seen this show, Certain Magical Index, they have a grimoire.
Yeah.
I bought a fucking grimoire from the show. And when I opened it just 2 nights ago, I actually opened it up to open the actual thing, to unlock it. So it has a legit lock on the grimoire when you open it. It is the entire light novel series. Plus illustrations, plus all like the background stuff that they don't tell you.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. And it's actually a funny thing when you went to do that auction, because who was your opponent on that one?
It was fucking Soul's cousin.
Yeah. And you stole it from it, and he didn't realize it was you, I think.
Yeah. So he kept bidding it up, and I was like, $300. He thought it was something because I changed my voice.
I have seen it.
Yeah, so like, it was like, I changed my voice. I think I was like saying in a higher pitch.
Yeah.
And when I got up, he's like,
what? It was you? Yeah.
So,
that's funny.
I found out the actual price on it is on the backhand of it.
Uh-huh.
Was $275.
Oh, so you paid
I just paid $25 extra.
Yeah, that's not
for
too bad.
what it is. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, that's not bad. I'm not mad about it at all because it's charity.
It goes to charity, so it's all good.
So all I could think of in my head was like, this is Old Testament. Now I need to find a New Testament.
Yeah.
So, but it's huge. It's heavy.
Yeah, it was really big.
It's a really heavy thing.
So, okay, now one more thing about the auction. The craziest item that was sold in the auction that a lot of us couldn't believe was sold. So I will give it up on knowing God is Revenge. Yeah. The announcer, I would say he did a pretty good job.
Yeah, 100%.
He was like motivated, trying to like get everyone to bid and all that stuff. He was, I don't know, he did a great job. And just the people in the crowd were pretty vocal and everything, and just like asking for other things to be
bid on for charity.
And he got a Caribou coffee cup, and someone's like, "Can we bid on that?" He's like, "What?"
Yeah, he said with a legit like a fusion what?
Yeah, and then it was like a lot of other people joined in. It's like, "Yeah, I want to bid on that too. Yeah, I want to bid on that too." It was like, "Oh my god!"
So they started that auction.
Well, he downs it just like, okay. He did not think of how much it was gonna sell, so he downs it, and then he's like, "All right, we'll start it at a
$1."
Yeah, and then someone also said, "Can you sign it?" It's like, no way, you guys really want to bid on this.
So right, it was $1, right? I want you to know that there was, prior to this, a sign posters of like anime like characters, like has-been hotels and shit like that, right? Like signed from the actual artists, which were sold
the voice actors and
were
stuff.
Sold for like $45-$50.
Yeah.
His mug sold.
It wasn't a mug. It was a paper cup.
Oh, a paper cup. Yeah, it was a paper. Yeah, the paper cup that they give you that you throw away after you drink it.
Yeah.
It was like the 5-cent things from them.
Yeah.
Sold for $85
For a paper cup.
for a paper cup of a coffee that was already drank that someone had put their lips on.
Yeah, he did sign it too.
And he signed it, and it sold for $85.
Yeah, and here's the funny thing. Because someone thought this was hilarious because with the audience interaction, and he just could not believe. Because he even mentions, like, dude, we sold. Why is my coffee cup selling more than this?
Yeah, yeah.
And then the lady was videotaping it. He makes eye contact with this, like, why are you videotaping my shame?
Dude.
And it was also really funny because someone also said, I bid $69. He's like, do not let this sell for $69.
Dude, it was crazy, man.
Yeah, so it sold for $85.
One thing that I kind of wanted to get, but it got too expensive really fast, was the hard drive, the flash
drive for the AMV.
Yeah. I thought about getting that, but that shit got real expensive real
Yeah,
fast.
that was actually surprising because, like, past years, those EMVs don't go
they
for
don't
that.
go that price.
But that year, it went up pretty good.
Because I think I even told you that I kind of wanted to get it.
Yeah, you said, because, like, it's unfair to say that since it was a smaller auction, and again, it just came back, and they're just trying to get back on their feet.
Yeah.
There wasn't a whole lot of things that I was really interested in buying.
Mm-hmm. So,
yeah.
Like, same for me, but I still wanted to do, because I love the charity auction, because I love the charity aspect of it.
Yeah.
So, I'm not a good person in general, by the way, just let you know that. I just love the charity auction because of animation.
I pretend to be a good person, but we all see...
No, fuck you!
That's why I said I pretend.
I pretend to be a good person. I'm gonna invite you to a fucking anime horseshit. I'm a good fucking person. I'm a dip. I'm a good person. I'm gonna sleep in your fucking hotel room, keep you out for 5 hours. Oh, we're good. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm a good person. Oh yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Oh my. Just you got a little heated there. Oh my god. Oh shit! It's like a wave of anger just came over me.
It's like I said, I pretended. I pretend to be a good person. I'm not really good. Soul Swallow is a poor compared. Yeah, so...
Dude, it was just...
Yeah, and then after that, we went home. And that was our experience at Anime Detour.
But we already knew that. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Sorry. Well,
Yeah, that was our whole experience with it. It was I enjoyed it pretty well.
There's just some aspects you could have done without.
There's a lot of aspects I could have done without.
Okay, yeah.
That Saturday night.
Number one being Souls.
Saturday night. The fact that you didn't go is like...
I just dipped a lot, man.
Bullshit. You dipped a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Fucker. Yeah, let's go hang out. I'm actually going to hang out with you this time. Fucking dips.
Hey, I was not going to lie. I was at more panels with you this time than the previous years, I will say.
By one.
Huh?
By one.
By one. You
By
literally
By
counted.
one. And you want to know which one it was?
What?
The fucking bingo one.
Yeah, I went to the bingo one with you.
I still hate you. I am looking at this little plushie thing that you want.
Oh, yeah, I won bingo.
And I still...
He literally grabbed it off my shelf, too, to look at it, and then he flipped it off earlier. So, yeah.
God, dude, it's so fucking cute.
It was fun to learn about. Yeah. But yeah, next year we'll figure out how else I traumatized Gio in Anime Detour.
We might go to another one maybe earlier this year if the funds allow us to.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so we might. Or we can go balls deep and just travel to like Texas.
I don't have enough vacation time.
I don't have enough time for that either. I'm shouting out this video on my community post. I appreciate you.
You want to get scarred?
Yeah, dude.
You want to find out that Souls is a dick?
Yeah, get your Dragon Ball out of here. No, dude, that fucking sucks, man.
Yeah. Join the Souls call
Dude,
and you'll be traumatized.
Oh my god, dude.
It's so bad.
It's so bad. Ah.
Oh man,
So bad,
Yeah.
bad, dude.
I know this one ran a little bit longer, but like I just wanted to get all the anime detour off because I didn't want to drag this out to another one. I originally wanted to get all the stuff done on the last one, but again,
Yeah,
circumstance-
yeah. So I want you to remember last time he was late. He left us.
I wasn't late.
He
but
was late.
I will take responsibility on that one. I will say it was my fault.
Yeah,
I will say,
I don't know how it's your fault of the shit that I went through.
yeah.
It's your fault of the fucking terrible, goddamn experience war that I fucking went through.
Yeah.
Gio needs a hug. Gio, honest to God, maybe.
Yeah,
but then again,
but the only person in this room
I'm
is
not
me.
hugging this fucker because if I do, it's gonna be a fucking bear to bear fucking suplex.
No, you're gonna hug. You're gonna try to suplex me, but then you're gonna feel a sharp pain in your back.
Yeah, there's a fucking knife behind me.
Yeah, it's just like,
It's just fucking, dude. Oh my god, dude. I just,
oh man.
yeah, those are stories, you know.
Yeah, our good time. We wonder how long this friendship
Dude,
will last.
honestly, God, dude, this was such a, dude.
It was an experience.
Having to relive those moments, my emotions just like fucking going, oh, dude, oh my
For the
God.
content.
You weren't there! You can't say that! It's for the content. You were fucking there!
Thank you. Like and subscribe. Share this. Share Gio's pain with the world. He's walking out of the room. Alright. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you, Happy Gem, for chatting in there. And we will see you guys next time. Bye. You guys are highly underrated. Thank you, Happy Gem.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let